All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sunday night live stream. It's me, TCC. Let me flip this around. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a nice Christmas. It's almost there. All right, 20 of you guys are here. We got the naughty Booby card in the background. We got this Phantom Forces booster box. My eyeball's going crazy, dude. I pet my little gray cat, and then I rub my eye. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, if it hurts too bad, I'm going to have to stop and wash my eye out. All right, so, yes, Phantom Forces is the latest box break. It comes with a chance for a Gengar pull, Manectrix in here. Actually, there's really one pull that stands above them all. It's funny because it's not even on the booster box. Let me go look it up. It's the Dialga, the Silver Dialga. It's a really unique card from the XY era. Maybe the best card from the XY era. Let me go find them. PSA 10, XY, Dialga. Okay, all we got to do is sort by highest price and we'll find him. His price never really comes down. So here he is at $7,000. Wow, whoa. That's an expensive card. Cardconomist, someone in your Discord told me you have been live for a while. I think they lied. Yes, they are lying. I just now went live. So we're live now. They might be pulling your leg. For we want. What's up, Jorge? Hello, Jen. So yesterday, wow, what a busy stream yesterday was. Today's a Sunday night stream, so I don't know how busy it's going to be compared to yesterday. But yesterday, you guys went nuts on these cards. By the way, did I order some new cards? I remember, because at the end of the night, I actually had less money than I started with. I must have ordered some stuff. Yes, One Piece Paramount War. Some more Topps boxes, actually. I bought some Top Series 2 and Top Series First Movie. And Sun and Moon. So I ordered all that because, my gosh, we were just flying through all that. So I knew we were going to need a restock on it. All right, we'll put this over here. Yes, it was a good night yesterday. Everyone was opening up these first movie packs. They're a little extra expensive, but right now they're coming out in extremely good condition. And the reason that's interesting is because you might actually pull a Rainbow Charizard out of there. And pulling a rainbow foil for Charizards, so difficult to do, so rare, and so valuable if he actually grades 10. I could see that Rainbow Zard going for a lot of money. Actually, I kind of want to look it up. So, PSA 10, Topps, Charizard, Rainbow. I don't see any for sale. Let me just try Topps Charizard then. Okay, let's go by highest price. What's up, guys? Oh, look at this. The Flames pattern Charizard. Somebody wants $7,000 for that. Very interesting. Let me show you that for a second because I have one nearby. I bought one of these just the other day. Here it is. They call it Flames. I call it Teardrop. I guess it doesn't matter what you call it, but I think it looks more like rain or teardrops than it does like look like flames. Here's a Silver Ray. So, or you could call them just rays. See that? That's a different figure. Now, that's a Series 1 Charizard. You won't pull that out of the first movie. Let's see if we can find one in the first movie. Blue label. Okay, so there's a blue label silver Charizard. I didn't know that was even possible. Wow, there's really nothing available. Wow, man, those rainbow foil Charizards, I swear to God, they must get snatched, man. Let's see if one's sold at least. I don't even see one sold. Oh, man, they must be so rare. I've seen them for sale before. The Rainbow Foil Charizard 10. They're always asking like $5,000 for it. I don't even see one for sale. He's got to be rare. He's got to be crazy rare because I can't find one. Okay, cool. I just feel lucky these past few weeks. I barely go the YouTube notification for stream. YouTube slacking. You barely got it? What does that mean? That legend Ho-Oh was epic. Joe Mama's epic. I'm out of Canada Dries. I guess life's not worth living anymore. Oh, man, I like Canada Dry. No more Canada Dries. I'm drinking water. Boring. Phantom Forces is tempting me, mister. Jump on in! The water's great! Got a little no rarity Charmander. We got a little first movie Squirtle. That's a pristine 10 Squirtle. Pristine 10 Charmander. Those strike me as a little expensive. You know those prices are based off of cheapest buy nows, right? Here's Flaffy Perfect Grade. Here we are. H2O Boring. Do you like Bundaberg? Oh man, my eyes so itchy. What the frick? My eyes itchy. I got cat allergies. How much was the Phantom Food? Oh, like $2, and now I'm selling it to you for $1,200. So let's go ahead and jump over here. I got mine for $1. If I could just click on this, Joseph Jones. Joseph Jones! Hey, mister, long time. Been working like crazy and hope you're doing well. Can I get 2 packs of Topps The First Movie Rainbow, 200 to my SLAB-AWAY, and shipping on slabs and non-gradable cards? Okay, so let's do it piece by piece. We're going to start with the $200 towards your SLAB-AWAY. That's a big order, man. Joseph Jones. Oh, Joseph. Is this music turned down? No, it's not turned down. It's just quiet, I guess. So you had Dragonair. This goes to 1,350. 1,350. There we go. That's updated. Now, he said 2 of the Topps First Movie packs. Heck yeah. Did you have a problem with my ZELLE? Is everything okay? Yeah, so the ZELLE ended up showing up in the middle of the night. Isn't that wild? Oh, wow, we're early tonight? The early bird gets the worm. It's 12 a.m. What are you talking about? We're late. All right, you ready for this? You can't handle the twoof. 2, 3. Oh my God. Wow, man, that's just really clean. It's not perfect though. Dragonite. Oh, Dragonite. Silly Dragonite. Bulbasaur. Wow, what a pack. What a pack. Pop this in here. Boop. What that Charizard doing? That's what I'm asking. That don't look right. Would you grade some of my DBZ polls from yesterday? I'm very open-minded to that, yeah. Here's a little checklist. I guess people like the checklist. We grade Dragon Ball Z cards pretty consistently now. Oh, very cool, man. Wow. Beautiful box. Okay, cool. Look at that War Turtle. Wah. Silly War Turtle. He's so silly. What kind of Dragon Ball Z packs do you have? Fighter's Ambition. I got lots of Fighter's Ambition. I think I have another set too. Dawn of Legend. There we go. That's for Joseph Jones. Now, Joseph says he would like to ship. Ah, you got this box over here. You got a ton of stuff, Joseph. Dude, this was like almost a $400 order, guys. This is a massive order. Okay, there we go. We need this box as well. Want to write your name on this bag? I have the master set to Dawn of Z. Now, we need to print a label. We're going to go with medium rate box. Raw cards only. Okay. Did you hear about Good Morning America, mister? I didn't. Tell me what happened, Alex. How many slabs does Joseph Jones have? Joseph Jones was a big buyer. He's going to get a big box because I suspect he's got a lot of slabs. What happened, Alex? Alex is our newsman. All right, there we go. We got you 2 labels. How did you recover mentally and financially from the $24,000 scam? Yeah, I mean, when it happened, I was really effed up by it. First of all, I realized my mistake, and I knew in the future I wasn't going to let it happen again. But also, I immediately reached out to the guy, and he apologized. He sent me like a written letter saying he was going to work on it. Oh, hold on, I just received 25 bucks. He told me he was going to work on it. I did recover some of the lost money from him. He sent me a payment of money. He started sending back all the cards he had with me. I went through my PSA submissions, and every time I found his name, I turned it to my name so that I would claim his card as it returned. So I did recover some of the lost money. I think I ended up still losing, like, and I'm not exaggerating, close to 10,000. It was some, I don't know, it was some dumb guy. What's the most expensive Pokemon card that you own? You have to keep in mind, so that was in the first year, and the Pokemon card hobby went through sort of like this massive growth. There was like this explosion. So I'm not going to lie, that year I did very well. In comparison to how well I did, I was still okay. I was making a profit. And I mean, I was making a good profit. I don't know how to explain. Like, it was a lot of money. It was that first year with like evolutions exploding in price and everything else, and I lost 24,000. I might have made 300,000 in that year. Did you have to sell your house? No, in fact, we went off and bought a house. All right, let's move this over here. Fix this box here. It was still a big loss, and sometimes I wonder if I should have gone after him with the lawyer. I mean, I think I could have. But in a way, I guess I didn't want to. I don't know why. When we spoke, he sounded very apologetic and kind of like his life was messed up maybe, but I don't know. What's up, Nody Gang? Carl Wolf says, did you make more this year? I made a bazillion. All right, Joseph Jones. This year wasn't like the first year. My big collection didn't like double and triple in value. It might have fallen somewhat in value or stayed the same. I think some cards did actually go up. So Pokemon exploded 2 years ago. It's kind of stagnant at the moment. Some cards go up, some are stagnant. There's plenty of cards still going up, but it's not so easy anymore. Before, you could throw a rock in the water and your card would go up. That's how easy. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. That's how easy it was. All right, so we got all that shipping. We have Andreas Silas. Topps Movie 2000. Do you offer grading submissions? If so, how much are they? Mr. Andreas, I don't do that. We have our own grading. We have our own in-house grading, TheCardconomist grading, but I don't do any middleman service primarily because I don't like to do it. How close are we to the Topps 2000 pack break? There's 2 people in there, so we need 6 more people. Yeah, I might have done extremely well that first year. Admire your work ethic. Thanks, Eddie. You know what I was doing that year, right? So I was making like 90,000 a year on my other YouTube channel. And then on top of that, I was making all the money I was making from the Pokemon card channel. And then all my cards blew up in value all at the same time. All this happened at the same time. And then I looked back, because I took every penny and I spent it on Pokemon cards. And then I looked back on my collection and I'm like, holy Jesus, man. These cards that were like $100, they're like $1,000 now. It was really wild. The Pokemon cards have not done that again the same way. Love these Topps cards. Yeah, this one's got a little whiting on the edge, I notice. And then here is Bulbasaur. Bleh. Bleh. Mr. Andreas. I would do middleman service if I charged a very high price and you sign a waiver saying if the cards get lost, no matter who is at fault, you do not get your card back. So that's the only way I would get back into middleman grading, is if you were willing to accept that let's say I lost the cards because I'm a doo-doo head, I'm dumb. You do not get them back. That's the only way I would do middleman service again. Here we are. Still a good kidney, I'd say. It's lightly played. Won't you then stake the cards? I think you meant to type in steal. And the answer is no. I have no interest in stealing cards from anyone. I only have an interest in protecting my brand, protecting my reputation, and having prolonged business with everybody. So, you know, short term, I'm a very long-term person. You can sell that. I've been doing this for 3 years, right? I don't want to do this for one day and then quit the next. I want to do this for 20 years. Here's the problem. Your cards get lost and damaged by the actual card grading company. They get lost and damaged by UPS, USPS, FedEx, whoever. And when that happens, who really lost the card, me or you? And if I were to do middleman service, I don't want to be the one that lost the card. It's your fault. You sent it out of your home into my hands, and now the card went missing. I want that to be your risk. So it's about who assumes the risk, basically. That's what it's about. And I want nothing to do with it. Wrong pack. Oh my God, we opened the wrong pack. I did this like twice now. Oh my God. All right. Hold on. Let me fix this. It's because I was into the conversation, but also they both are called The Movie, Pokemon The Movie. Darn, I wish this pack had been super hot then. Here we are. It's not a bad pack, actually. It comes with this guy right here with Scyther and Snorlax. Yeah, it's not a bad pack. Can we keep both? Oh, yes, if you would like to open up... is he asking to keep this one? Is that what he's asking? It's not a bad pack. It came with the Bulbasaur and it came with the Scyther Snorlax sticker card. Giveaway time. What's up, Christian Gomez? Sorry, I got distracted and they have the same name. Yeah, it looks great, actually. The centering's very decent on this one. Accidentally open it. I'm going to set this to the side. If you end up wanting it, let me know. No, sir, I just want the one I bought. No problem. No problem. No pressure at all. Let me grab the correct one. He wants you to make it right. Mistakes happen. Oh, yeah. But don't worry. When a mistake happens and it's my fault, I fix it here. But going back to what we were talking about, the middleman service. So, I mean, essentially what happened with the middleman service, I'll tell you guys what happened. CGC, ooh, wow. The Beast of the Sea. What a great one. Look at that. Not bad, Mr. Andreas. Beast of the Sea. So, CGC lost one of my shipments. And it was a big one. And it had a whole bunch of, looks like, unfortunately, it looks like right here. Do you see that overhanging edge? That's too bad. That's how it was out the pack. I didn't do that. That's how it was. CGC lost one of my shipments. And I have, since then, I've been paying back everyone who was in the shipment. I think I've lost $6,000 from it. And I had nothing to do with this. CGC lost it. CGC lost it, and so everything's gone. They don't, by the way, when they lose a package, they don't just compensate you. They go, oh, we can't find it. That's what they do. Mr. Alexander sent 16 bucks. So I ended up losing $16,000 because no, I'm not 16, $6,000. Won't they reimburse? No, they won't reimburse. So what happened is I'll tell you the story. You guys ready for the story? Once upon a time, I moved from my old house to a new house. I then went to CGC and updated my address. Once upon a time, CGC then took the slabs and still shipped it to the old address. Okay, so I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck? You sent to my old address. And they go, oh, yeah, even when you update your address, if you had sent us cards with the old address, we don't update those. Only future shipments are updated. Oh, good thing you let me know about that, which they did not. Also, that's a crazy, stupid policy. That's a really stupid policy. So anyways, they say that they got the items back from the person who it got sent to. They say it got return shipped. Then they forwarded it to me, but it only contained some of the missing cards. So they were supposed to send me like 3 submissions that had been sent to my wrong address, and they only returned like 2 of them. So 1 is missing. It's just gone. It's just poof. It's just disappeared. And I tell them about it over and over again, and they go, yeah, well, we sent you something. We've got a tracking number that says we sent you something, so can't find it. So that shipment's gone forever. Either the person who lived there finally figured out what was in them and opened it and decided, whoa, this is like $6,000 of cards, and they kept it, or FedEx lost it, or most likely CGC actually lost it. That's the most likely scenario. And now they're just, you know, keeping their eyes open for it, essentially. Maybe one day it will return to me if it actually made it back to them. Wait, why am I putting these in? All right, well, you get these now. So anyways, that package contains so much money in it, you have no idea. Not only did it have everyone else's pulls in it, it had all of my, I had like just about a whole case of Tag Team All-Star grades in there. Just about a whole case of them. Multiple gold cards, just, I can't even remember it all anymore. It was a long time ago. All that's gone, all of it. And I paid for that too. I paid for them to grade that giant submission. It was like 200 cards total. I paid for 200 cards to be graded at like, I think it was like $20 a card or $15 a card. Never got it. And ever since then, I've been paying people back for their missing slabs. So I lost everything. And the amount of money that was lost from one oopsie daisy was so catastrophic. I don't want to do middleman services ever again. So if I did middleman services, I would have you sign a waiver, or you would accept that it's, you know, it's part of the service, that if anyone loses it for any reason, that's just your loss. I don't want to be the one to take the loss. Obviously, when CGC lost it, they don't want to be the one to take the loss. That's why I email them. They're like, yeah, we'll keep our eyes open for it. They don't want to take a loss on it either. So when a box disappears, when there's an oopsie daisy, nobody wants to be responsible for it. All right, here we are. Did you try to do a chargeback? Oh, I didn't think of that. A chargeback, huh? I guess not. And I think if I did, they probably would no longer do business with me. I mean, I wouldn't want to do business with somebody who runs a chargeback. Luckily, it didn't collapse your business. Yeah, so for me, I'm able to absorb a big loss like that. But if there were too many big losses like that, I could not absorb it. Mr. Check Streamlabs. Oh, Alex, are you saying Streamlabs not working? The co-host cheated with the other host. Both married. The lady host had cancer, and the husband stayed with her during that time period, but she still cheated with him, and now she's called a skank. Woo! Here, let me fix that, Alex. I think Streamlabs got shut down. Anyway, so now you guys know the story. That has been a real big catastrophe for me. Middleman service has been. Not to mention, I really disliked the work. Okay, give me a minute. Log it in. True connections are worth it for a certain dollar amount. Yeah, well, you know, CGC is an entire organization. So somebody screwed up doesn't mean the owner of the company would have treated me that way. He might have done a better job. But obviously, I'm very dissatisfied. And that's just how it is. And if I lost your card in a middleman service, you would be dissatisfied, and you'd have to decide if you don't like me anymore. All right, there you go, Alex. Oh, didn't read it. Alex still didn't read it because it had that naughty word in it. Anyways, what do you guys think of that story? I'm looking to invest $300 in your Pokemon cards. What do you suggest I buy? How's it going, Juan? What do you mean by that? Invest in my Pokemon cards. I've had great customer service interactions with PSA. If they call by phone, yes, but they don't call by phone all the time. Which Dragon Ball set is better? Wow, and just like that, this no longer fits. Hold on, put this over here. Yeah, what do you mean by that, Mr. Juan Macias? Well, yeah, I understand you want to purchase something, but what do you mean by you mean like the slabs here on the table? Is that what you mean? Want to get something new? I want to invest in Manscaped. We got Nick and Solani, SLAB-AWAY from Misty Gyardo. Sorry, it's been a while. No problem, Nick. Nick Isolani. Oh, here it is. So you've got $140 remaining. I have 2 $8 packs coming in, right? I sent a Zelle. Sounds good, Mr. Alexander. I saw it pop up on my screen this time, so I think you're definitely getting that. Okay. Ricardo says, it's been almost a week. When I track my package, all it says is pre-shipment label created. Included where the cards from the V-Star universe booster box had one and a couple other Pokemon and like 1 or 2 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't know where else to message you, and I haven't been able to watch your stream, so I'm starting to worry. Mr. Ricardo, it's been almost a week. That's not a long enough time. This is Christmas, okay? 1 week is not long enough because you forget they don't work on the weekend. So I think we were determining that your package was supposed to be shipped on Thursday, and that would mean it should have gone out on Friday. But let's say it didn't, then it would just be waiting to go out on Monday. All right, and then let me think about Sunday. It wouldn't have moved at all. Let me go. I tell you what, Ricardo, I'm going to go walk down and check out the shipping department. I'll be right back. We have a little shipping department. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it. I didn't see it there, but you're like messaging me on a Sunday. USPS doesn't work on Sunday. Let me see. Let's see. Ricardo. We're looking at Ricardo right now, guys. It's taking forever. Give it a moment. I guess I'll set this down. Oh, there it goes. So, Ricardo Robles. Yep, it says you had a label printed on 12/08. I don't see an update on my side, but why would they have updated it today? It's a Sunday. Yeah, we need to give it more time, Mr. Ricardo. All right, let's see what's next. We got Cole Kokoshke. Cole says he would like to cancel his large spot. Oh, no. Yeah, USPS doesn't deliver on Sunday, so they're not scanning anything. We need a little more time for it, okay? Okay, here's the large. And what we need to do is jump into PayPal. Okay, we're issuing a $100 refund. Give me a moment. Cole Kokoschke. Oops. Typed in 1,000. There we go. Cole Kokoschke says store credit. No! Oh, Cole, I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. Damn it. Hold on. That's really loud. Cole, I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat. I don't know if it said that in the message. Oh, it said back in the store credit. Oh, I'm so dumb. It's the 6th day of No Glam. My true love gave to me one sexy spanky. What happened with the last medium? He said, I'm changing my mind, but can I have the large spot back? I didn't finish the sentence. When I saw that, I said, okay, I can go get you a refund on that. I'm so sorry. This is so common of me. The moment I see an action to do something, I go do it, and then I read the rest of the message afterwards. Cole says, I got my TCC ball. Damn, dude. Wow, man. Congratulations. We don't talk about that, Sultan Gamer. What? Sultan Gamer. What happened with the last medium? What did happen with the last medium? Hold on. So here's Crown Zenith. It's still going. So this is the current V-Star medium. By the way, we are getting V-Star on Monday. The tracking number says it will arrive on Monday, okay? So expect V-Star Universe tomorrow in case you're just waiting for it. And actually, you know, if you'll give me a minute, well, no, let's not do it in the middle of the stream. Somebody was asking me about a Gengar. It was Cole Kokoschke, I believe. And I think I have that Gengar. I could probably just offer it for you to put it in a SLAB-AWAY. But I don't remember if I actually have it. All right, let's see what we got. Super Dan, I'm rushing. I don't know if it filled today, but in case it didn't, I'd like a spot in the Rocket Pack break. All right, you got it, man. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa! What is this? Little birdie. Super Dan. How's it going, everybody? How's your Sunday night? That was me, and I definitely do that. I think I have that Gengar already. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to go look it up. But I think I own him. Here we are. Here we are. Did someone say balls? I've got Pokeballs. Are you still on the pre-orders? I sent an order 3 hours ago. I don't know. All right, here we are. Doesn't say when this order came in. Will you show us your card collection? Theodore says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it goes. Yeah, I should show off my collection sometime. I have a fantastic collection. You guys would be very jealous if you actually saw all the cards I had. I usually only show like 1 or 2 cards at a time, but I have a fantastic collection of cards, both sealed and unsealed, sealed and graded. Although over time, I'm not as big a fan of sealed Pokemon cards. Sealed is boring. That's the truth. Sealed is like the least fun way to collect. Oh my God! I just showed the. Well, all right. Well, that ruins it. Hopefully, some of you didn't see that. Here we go. Set that there. I forgot. We're not supposed to look at that. I was about to flip it over. Okay, you ready? We got Darren Thompson. I paused my life to watch this. You should make a video of all your investments. Good luck on your polls. Only cards? No, like, toys or other stuff? Oh, yeah, it's only cards. Oh, I've got the video games, too. Dark Machoke. Not Super Dan. Darren Thompson. All right, Darren Thompson, Dark Machoke. Yes, guys, he's going to show us his collection. Well, rigged. We all saw it. Let's see what's next. Super Dan. So in this case, what you're hoping to pull is Dark Charmeleon. That's Digger. I'm sorry, Super Dan. You're hoping to pull Digger. Not Digger. You're hoping to pull Naughty Grimer, Dark Charmeleon, the Evolutions, and Charmander. That's what you're looking for. Simon Frank. Simon Frank was the guy with like a massive bag. Oh my God. Wow, this has been a tough pack already. Did you sleep, mister? No. No, I have not slept. Oh, wait, you mean like last night? Yeah, I slept last night. Slept like a baby. Here's Ryan Shapiro. Oh, there we go. Dark Flareon for Ryan Shapiro. Great pull. Now this is pod racing. Mister, my birthday's soon. Yeah, what you gonna do for your birthday? Ryan Shapiro. What are you getting us for your birthday? Here it is. I have work law, but I'm not gonna go. Birthdays should be considered an automatic day off. Every company should implement that as a policy. Any new Christmas specials? On the 7th day of Christmas, Pokies gave to me. Here we are. Oh, look, it's Dratini. So that's for Daniel Garcia. I'm all into work hard, play hard. So a person should always have their birthday off because they work plenty hard the rest of the year. Why would anyone want to work on their birthday? That's stupid. I don't believe in that. There we go. Here's Andrew Bertrand. Mr. Andrew. I guess I work on my birthday, don't I? I don't care. Andrew Bertrand. I'm one of those toxic workaholics. And you all have to be like me or I'll judge you. Andrew Bertrand. You only worked 40 hours? I remember when I had my part-time job. These liberals. Mister, do you only have Pokemon cards in your card collection? Or do you have anime cards too? Officially, I have one other... Is it just one? I think it's just one other card. The Cloud from Final Fantasy Opus 1. That's like the only other card set. Here's Darren Thompson. Okay, Darren. Pull in Dark Vaporeon. Nice. So we got a Dark Flareon and a Dark Vaporeon out of this box. Mr. Never had a birthday. When I was a kid, birthdays were very, very depressing day for me. I was always really unhappy on my birthday. My birthday when I was a kid was like a stark reminder of how poor we were. And so on my birthday, I would, as a kid, I think I had really severe depression on my birthday. It was a very unhappy day for me. Because I would just remember how poor we were. It's all I could think about. So poor. There's all these things I wanted as a kid, and I definitely couldn't have any of it. And so that's why I remember the most. I went to Chuck E. Cheese. Here we are. Yeah, birthday was like a reminder my parents can't buy me birthday presents. Here's Andrew Bertrand. If only we'd been rich. We were so close to bankruptcy when I was a kid. My parents constantly fought and talked about it. Very close all the time. Mister, I just got out of the order. Didn't miss my order, did I? I don't think so. There we go. You pulled Charizard. Dame Dash says kids only value your time, so this was true for you. Dame Dash says kids only value your time. What are you saying? How's your birthday now? That was a lot more relaxing. All right, Ryan Shapiro picks up Rocket Sneak Attack. Ooh, pretty. Hey, that's a waifu. Congratulations, Ryan. Your experience as your kid gave you drive as an adult. That's very true. It really did. There's no doubt about that. This box. I was determined not to be poor. I mean, the other kids, here's the hard part. We lived in a middle-class home, but there were 11 children, and so we lived like on the brink of losing our home and failing to pay our mortgage and all that. And so all the kids around me just had like a middle-class lifestyle where they just grew up, their parents could afford a car, their parents could afford dental, their parents could afford to give them Christmas and birthdays. So I was surrounded by that. And we were in that middle-class home because they happened to get the home, but we couldn't have any of those other things. So I had to be out talking with all my friends on the street, And they're all having this great time, and I'm like the only kid with nothing. It was a horrible feeling, really horrible. Like, wow, you guys, yeah, it was really. Anyways, oh, Ricardo says, sorry, I didn't know you only ship on Mondays. Excuse my previous message. I'll wait for next week then. No, so it's not the case that we only ship on Monday. We actually, we don't ship on Saturdays and Sunday. And then the post office doesn't pick up on Saturdays and Sundays. If you sent for shipping midway through Friday, you got missed. But it looks like you might have sent on Thursday. I'm not sure. But anyways, whatever the case is, USPS wouldn't have scanned your package from yesterday when you were noticing that it wasn't moving, because they don't work on Sundays. Mister, have you watched anime? If so, what's your favorite anime? The one with all the boobs in it. Travis says, it's crazy how much a small difference in income makes a huge difference. That's true. Who's next? Andrea Navarro. Sealed. One McDonald's. Old McDonald had a Pikachu. Have you watched anime? Okay, he wants 3 of the special McDonald's. Yes. Just finished watching The Grinch. 1. That's every enemy? Oh, that's every anime. Every anime has boobies in it. There we go. 2 Japanese V-Stars. I should have 2 more that you wrote down a day ago to be all ships sealed. Please, when Japanese pack open, that isn't the latest 2 sets if they have not arrived. Could you delay my bag shipment until they arrive so they could all go out together? Could these packs also be thrown in with the bag that is going to be shipped in my last order? Oh, Andrea, you're making it way too complicated, man. You should just wait till I have V-Star and order at that point. Dude, this is like you wrote me like a book. All right, let me go find your bag, Andrea. Yeah, you should have just ordered when I had the packs. Any PSA 10 Zardies? That's right, I only sell PSA 10 Zards. I finally get a Switch, and Rand says OLED sucks. All right, so that goes over there. Now, what you're telling me... What you're telling me is that you got these guys right here, and that you're meant to have 4 of these. All right, so you've paid for 4. There you go. You'll need to remind me about this, okay? Jeff Leon, 2 Lost Abyss. Mr. Jeff, you want some other slabs? $20 Beedrill. Altaria 10. Ooh, Dragonite, the first movie, die cut. Caterpie Metapod Butterfree, sticker card, puzzle card. And Rocket Zapdos. Oops. Did you know the Switch can connect to TV? What? 1 Paradigm Trigger. I'm triggered. Wait, and mister, there was a Japanese pack that was supposed to be open. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? 1 Sneaker Bunko. There we are. 2 Lost Origin. 2 Silver Tempest. 1 Mashoku. 1 Mashoku. Here we go. 1 Rent-A-Girlfriend. I started playing yesterday. My team is level 75. What? There we go. I ordered. There was a part that said 1 Japanese pack. Yeah, but what's 1 Japanese pack? I don't know what that means. I didn't do anything because I don't know what 1 Japanese pack means. There we are. All right. Mr. Jeff. There's a lot of Japanese packs. Sleep. Senslash, if you play in handheld mode, I recommend you the HoriPad Joy-Con. What? Means Japanese pack, but only 1. Obviously, it means 1 Japanese pack. Remember, if I open a pack and it's the wrong one, then I eat that cost. My bad, should have specified more. There we go, Senna Scorch. Here's Rhydon Gudra. I'm new to Discord. Which tab is for the slabs? There is a tab that says Pokemon slabs. Here's Dragonite. Ooh, I like that Dragonite. It's a cool little holo, man. I might be a Dragonite fan. Okay, we've got hanging down boobs. Okay. Getting it from behind. I literally would have been fine with anything. So are you trying to tell me that one Japanese pack means one random Pokemon card pack that you paid $4 for? Is that what you mean? There we go. All right, we got, oh, Giratina. Oh, I got you. Okay, so what I would have said is one random Japanese pack valued at $4. Here we go. All right, Jeff Leon. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeff. As long as it isn't a Chinese pack, we're going to have Chinese packs soon. For the first time on this YouTube channel, we're going to have Chinese V-Star. Very interesting. I might open and grade some. Do you like China Buffet? I do. Yes, I do. I like buffet in general. I'm a buffet kind of guy. You know why I've always liked buffets? A good buffet has enough people in it that the food stays fresh. And then the best part about buffets is you don't have to order anything and you don't have to sit there waiting for the food. It's just already there. It's good to go. So I'm somebody who doesn't like to waste too much time in a restaurant. And at a buffet, you just get in there, sit down, boom, you're eating. You know what I mean? And then you're out of there in like 20 minutes. So you can eat your whole meal and leave. Other restaurants, you spend like 20 hours trying to get out of there. And I hate tipping at an expensive restaurant. They want the gratuity to be like, whatever it is these days, like 10%, 15%. And so if you get like a $60 meal at an expensive restaurant, it turns into like, whatever that is, $9 more for the gratuity. And it's just like, Jesus, dude, like that's so much money. A buffet, a lot of buffets, you just give them like $5 and you're out. You know what I mean? So what do we got next? It's secretly cheaper. Octavio, one rocket pack break. Well, Octavio, you're in luck. Mister's cheap. It's not that I'm cheap, but I'm aware of the extra cost. Chinese buffet packed with symphony of flavor. Yeah, but they're also packed with a symphony of sugar and salt. Their food's not very healthy for you. You know what I really like, though? I love the Chinese buffets if they ever do all-you-can-eat crab legs. Oh, my God. My best Chinese buffet memories, all the all-you-can-eat crab leg ones. And, boy, there was one out in O'Fallon, Missouri. It was all-you-can-eat crab legs, and I'd take my wife there all the time. She was my girlfriend back then, and they had all-you-can-eat crab legs on Friday. Really good memories. I'd eat plate after plate of it. They probably lost money on me. I mean, they definitely lost money on me. There's no way. All right, Octavio needs a spot in here. All-you-can-eat crab leg. Crab at Chinese restaurants are actually cat legs. MSG, Uncle Roger, mister. Mega super good. So, but yeah, their foods are very salty. And however, if you get your food made at one of those hibachi grills, you can kind of control what goes into it. So that's another trick. So get the all-you-can-eat crab leg and then use their hibachi grill for fresh cooked food. And you can control how much like junk is going into it. You know what I mean? Like oil, sugar, salt. But yeah, I picked out. I love those. I love those Chinese buffets. Nicholas Richardson, 12 Lost Origin. Oh, okay, 12 of them, huh? That's a big order, man. Cook at home. Gotta learn to cook at home. That's true, man. Cooking at home's the deal. You can learn how anything they cook in a restaurant, you can cook at home. It's not like they're magicians. They're just using the same ingredients anyone has access to. The question is, what ingredients? I can tell you what the trick to most restaurant cooking is. There's a lot of oil, there's a lot of sugar, and there's a lot of salt in it. That's always the trick. One of those three. Do you have a 9.5 unclamped Booby card? I do. It's 40 bucks. Would you like one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this makes 12. Butter. Yeah, butter is a type of oil. 2 battle styles. Butter is in the oil category. 3 is Super Mario. It's me, Super Mario. Okay, 3 Super Mario. China, China, China. 1989 Nintendo pack. And ship my cards. All right. Big order. Appreciate it. Almost time for me to check the ZELLE orders. Are you guys ready with the ZELLE orders? Cook at home equals cash for more Pokies. Yeah, cooking at home does save money. And that means you have more left over for Pokemon cards. Try cooking some simple, cheap rice with chicken thigh that's been... You take the chicken thigh, right? And you trim it up. Cut all the fat off that chicken thigh. Then chop it down into nice little bite-sized pieces. And then just cook that in a teriyaki sauce. You can find it at the grocery store. Bam, you got rice and teriyaki chicken. Such a delicious meal. And so cheap at home. I mean, the cost of the chicken thigh was nothing. The cost of the rice was nothing. And then the cost of the sauce, maybe that was a couple dollars. So, you know, it's like a $10 meal for 2. Oops. And no tip. You don't tip the waiter. Mister, put it back. Blackstone flat top grill. That's right. All right, let's see what we got. ZELLE orders. I hope my PayPal order is done first. We're just trying to do them in order, okay? The hibachi near me has all-you-can-eat sushi buffet, but they get mad at me when I stuff the to-go order box full of sushi. Well, they might have rules on that. Yeah, they might have rules. And usually what that means that the ingredients for the sushi is much higher than the ingredients for the rest of the table. Then you be giving her the tip. Am I right? How much for a box of the new Dragon Ball Z? So the Dragon Ball Z booster box should have 24 packs in it. Buy an air fryer. I've been hearing a lot about air fryers. Are they actually healthier? Pikachu! Pika! Whoa! Calm down, Pikachu. Have you tried fried Mars bars? No. Why don't you bring your wife to the channel? She doesn't want to. We've done that before. She doesn't want to do it. Here's Spectrier and Zoroark. Air fryer has been a game changer. Air fryer will change your life. Here's Chandelure. I've learned to cook some cuisine. Time to flaunt my cooking skill to get the babes. Cooking really, really well is a skill to get the babes, by the way. That's because it's a universally loved skill. If you can cook a like a meal that would cost $100 at a restaurant. You know, those chefs that put those $100 meals together, that's a skill you can learn. Anyone can learn it. A boy can learn it. A girl can learn it. It's not, you know, restricted to one type of person. So everyone should know how to cook a high-level meal, because when you cook that for your girlfriend, she's going to be like, oh, man, so delicioso. And that creates good memories. Air fryer is healthier because you can fry things without using much to any oil. But I like oil. Here's Firo. I chug oil. I'm a Republican. I love oil. I make sweet potato. I just add my special sauce. That makes anything good. Don't underestimate the crock pot. I hate crock pot cooking. We did crock pot cooking as a kid. I don't know. It's just like, how would you like some sloppy slop? Wow. It's got a lot of garlic and soy sauce in it. Ready? They're known to catch fire in the back of them. I know a few people had their house catch fire. Is the Republican Party dying? I think that the Republican Party and every political party is in a constant flux. They're trying to, they're trying both to capture a majority of voters, but also to lead political ideas and shape the country that they're in. I think that the Republicans have been wrong on immigration. Instead of fighting immigration, Republicans should have gone for making restriction about getting as many Republicans into the country. So if you are able to identify who a Republican is, who's voting Republican, and then get them into the country as fast as possible, this will actually change the voting demographics in favor of the Republican Party. I think that they were slow to realize that that's a real and probably the most effective strategy for controlling a democracy. By the way, for those of you who didn't know this, that's one of the things that usurps a democracy. Democracies are illegitimate when you can just import a voter base. So is that really, have you really got fair and even, you know, voting if your government can import a group of people to outvote you, right? So it begins to make you question, what is a country? Is a country linked to blood and soil? Like, is it for the ancestors of the people who live there? Or is it just, who can I import that will support me? You know what I mean? And Republicans were too slow to realize that that's the game. They should have realized it sooner. But they still have time to turn it around. They need to identify what an international Republican voter is and import them in heavy numbers. Mister, I was catching up on the stream last night. You said quips farts on your donuts. Does it really taste better? They're both screwing up and keeping a solid base. All right, here we are. We are running like a slow democracy right now. All democracy leads to communism eventually. It's not a system I believe in anymore. It's a bad system. Here we are. What do we got? Democracy occurs before a communism occurs. And I fiercely dislike communism. Communism is for collapsed and failed societies, not for successful societies. Look at this, it's a little Bowsette. And Donkey Kong. Woo! Democracy is bad. That is my conclusion. I'm a man, I'm a he. Let's see what's next. Okay, we got 2 more packs. Do you believe in global warming? Yeah, I believe in more than just global warming. It's more than just global warming. It's a lot of things. It's pollution. I bet you there's going to be a point in the near future where everyone's getting cancer at a much younger age because of the food we eat, all being highly processed and covered in chemicals, because of the air we breathe, the air is going to be toxic, and because of the water we drink. And our bodies are going to have to adapt to the changes to our environment, and it's not going to be a good adaptation. So our grandparents who lived a more natural life, closer to the earth, with less chemicals in their food, less chemicals in their water, not just our parents, but our grandparents and our great-grandparents, they're all going to live, you know, like to 100 or 90 or 80. And I think increasingly you're going to find young people in their 30s catching cancer. And this is because of the heavy amount of chemicals in our food and water and land. So that alone is a catastrophe that is occurring. And it's not really anyone's fault. You know, you could blame the companies, I guess, the companies that produce all the goods that we enjoy. But as a humanity, I guess, as a race of humans, we have to figure out how to undo the damage and how to make it so that we can enjoy the products we like, but also have a clean environment. We need both. But mister, we live in a society. What water source do you recommend? I drink a bottled water, and that's it. I don't really have a recommendation. On the old days, humans lived off nuts and berries, and it was healthier, leaner diet. What? We had raw meat from a dead animal that died instantly. I mean, think about the meat you eat. So the meat you eat in the grocery store, it was grown by mass producers who pump the animal with hormones, whether they tell you that or not. And then they feed the animal Skittles. They feed them garbage. You know how feed for like a pork and cow, you know how that comes about? They take our rotten food from grocery stores, they grind it all up into a mulch. And oftentimes, plastic and other garbage gets mixed into that because they don't have time to separate it because it's all about, you know, productivity, cost per second. So they don't care about the plastic getting mixed up in the feed. Then they give that to the pigs, and the pigs are raised in nasty little pens where disease gets passed around real fast. They pump all these vaccines into the pigs, make sure they can't get sick, growth hormone, and then you and I get that off the shelf at the grocery store. But there's more to it. They process that pig, and that flesh lays around for weeks before we buy it. It's just a piece of flesh from a dead animal. It's just sitting there rotting for like a week. You buy it like a week later, then it sits in your fridge for like a week. So you're eating like this month-old alien meat, very unhealthy. Our ancestors just killed the animal when they wanted to eat it. It was still alive. It was eating bugs. It was eating grass. So Yeah, we're going to live nastier, more cancerous, more disease-filled lives very soon, and probably already. Nicholas Richardson. Not the wealthy, of course. The wealthy will find ways to get all these problems solved for themselves. But the poor will definitely not be able to afford the good meat, the good quality, clean, fresh air, any of those things, right? The clean water. That's for the wealthy, the bourgeois. Elon tweeted, my pronouns are prosecute Fauci. What? Did he really do that just now? Next up. Wait. He said ship, right? Yes, ship. Okay. Nicholas Richardson shipping. Mister, don't you love lunch meat? Oh, yeah. Well, I love all the bad food you guys love. I'm aware that it's pretty bad for you. And, so somebody was asking my opinion on global warming, and I said that I believe in it. But also I believe there's a lot of problems similar to global warming. And so that's not the only one. But also the solution, I don't always agree on the solution. So each party is coming up with solutions for it, and they have different ideas about what the solutions are. Please give me a shout out, says Mr. Akram. Why don't you buy from a local butcher? We don't have one. Has like 100,000 likes on Twitter. It's all about the butcher box. All right, put this over here. Boop. We have Tyler Andre, 3 Lost Abyss. Tyler Andre. How do you feel about sunspot cycles? I don't know what that is. Are you talking about a potential solar flare? How can we solve our energy crisis other than nuclear? Why would you say other than nuclear? Actually, I was reading in the news that scientists are making a breakthrough in fusion nuclear energy. That's so important. That's going to make nuclear like 20 times more efficient than it already is. Ooh, Delphox. We already have a solution. It's called nuclear. People don't want it because they're scared. If you're so scared, whoa, what's this? Wow, Tyler Andre, the hottest 3 packs of your life. Look at that, man. If you guys are scared of nuclear, why don't you request the government to shut all nuclear facilities down right now? And it's because you haven't really thought about it very much. You don't really know much about how powerful nuclear energy is for you and how much it's providing all the energy we need right now. So if you don't like it, shut it down. But if you don't want to shut it down, you should be open to opening new ones. Fusion is power. What's your favorite food? Crab. Guess people still don't know about the solar panels. We need nuclear for our fleet, ice age, and then hot age. Oh, you're talking about how we had an ice age in the past. And so it's just the case that the weather changes. There was an ice age even without man-made interference. And we just have to accept that the world's not going to stay the same temperature, whatever the case is. All right, so we have Theodore Jr. Perez. Payment to my SLAB-AWAY. Okay. Here we are. Theodore Jr. Perez. Tony Thomas. What SLAB-AWAY? You have a SLAB-AWAY? Wait, did I give you one and I didn't write it down or something? I don't see it with the SLAB-AWAY. What are you talking about, man? Let me look at this again. Payment to my SLAB-AWAY, Theodore Jr. Perez. What? Let me go look for a Theodore Jr. Perez SLAB-AWAY real fast. don't got one. Theodore Jr. Perez does not have a slab away. Is he here? He must have thought he slabbed something away, maybe. Show well the Zapdos slab, por favor. It's the CGC Rainbow Dragonite. CGC Rainbow Dragonite. I wonder if some mistake was made and it was actually sent to the shipping boxes. Maybe I believed that you had just purchased it outright. I'm confused. Energy is cheap here. When did you order it? Rainbow Dragon. I feel like I remember that. Let me tell... Hold on. Well, John's not going to be until Monday. All right, I told John to retrieve it. Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow, I'll be spending the day with my wife. She has a tooth that's getting pulled, so she has the whole day off. And so I'm going to have the day off with her. Oh, okay, never mind, sir. My mistake. What? So I'm not going to apply this for the moment. And we need to locate this Dragonite you're talking about. I sent for it on December the 10th. Okay, so that would have been like 2 days ago, actually. It's not just sitting over here, is it then? Oh. Theodore Jr. Perez, I must have thought that you were buying it outright. Here we are. Gonna have to pay closer attention to that, huh? Quip's gonna be on drugs tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. All right, that's been updated. There we go. Show me that gorgeous card. Next up, we have Mr. Alexander Figueroa. 2 Dragon Ball Z $8 packs. Wait, is that... Hold on, let me double check. Is it 2 $8 packs or 2 packs equaling $8? Okay, 2 $8 packs. Dawn of Legend. Here it is, Mr. Alexander. Oh, I can throw this away now. So this gets thrown away. And we're ready to open these Dawn of Legends. So today we drove in to the house that we are trying to purchase. The closing date is December 20th. And yeah, I just walked around the property. It was kind of awkward. It felt like we were trespassing. So excited to move there. When I stare at the building, you could tell it's an older building. You know, it gives that feeling like it needs some repairs. It needs a new slap of paint. All the trees are much older trees. But boy, it's such a nice house at the same time. So spacious and large. There we go. I got Alex with the hundo. All right, here we are. Got to walk up to the water again. That's cool. Son Goku and Hirudegarn. There we go. So, Alexander, let's find your bag. I have an exam tomorrow. How long is the line? The line's so short. Jump in. Aren't you in the Ozarks? I'm in Lake of the Ozarks. Octavio Melendres, 10 trigger. You got it, 10 trigger. Will you do upgrades inside your new home? I feel like I should, but I feel like I don't want to. How much to grade one of my cards? So let me look at grading real fast. For grading, the prices are, if you want bulk grading, it's $10. If you want express grading, it's $15. I recommend express. It's extremely fast. $15 express grading and your grade's done in like 2 days. I like it out there. My aunt had a nice house out there about 7 years ago. I live out here right now. The current house I live in is kind of like in the boonies. I'm living in the sticks, the hillside. You have to go down such a steep hill in the middle of nowhere with nothing. It's so like, I mean, I feel like a redneck, but I'm not an actual redneck, right? So I was raised closer to St. Louis. Actually, I grew up in St. Charles County, but moved out to St. Louis eventually when I went to college and all that. And yes, and now we're out here in Lake of the Ozarks. There's 2 developed areas, the Osage Beach area and the Camdenton area. I'm not close to those. Yeah, wrong turn vibes, exactly. Well, you drive down into our neighborhood, and it's this thin black road that like weaves really hard, just like in the actual movie TV show Ozark, right? You guys watch that? You remember they would go down these windy roads and the black SUV would follow them? So it's exactly like that. In our neighborhood, there's these really tall, overgrown trees that hide the road. Like they completely wrap around the road. So you almost don't even get sunlight. And at nighttime, it's pitch black. It is so dark. It's so dark and a fog rolls in and you can't see anything. You turn your brights on and you can't see anything. It's so dark. It feels like you're in a haunted movie, like Cabin in the Woods. It's a very bad feeling, actually. It's not a good feeling. I've adjusted to it. My wife hates it. She absolutely cannot stand it. It is definitely a cabin in the woods. A monster is going to kill you in your sleep feeling. Now, once you get to the house is all lit up. The inside of the house feels like any inside of the house. But I should take this camera for a car drive sometime and just show you how freaking spooky it is at night. And it never gets any better. Can't see your hands in front of your face. Yeah, it's so dark. And it feels like wolves or a bear is going to come barreling out of the woods. Real dark. Here we are. Do you have any problems with wild animals? We have raccoons. Oh, you got Omastar. Look at this. I heard that there's coyotes, and so there's a risk of coyotes. You going to hunt them skinwalkers? All right, what we got? Werewolves. Ah, woo! I'm the only werewolf out here. But yeah, and so this house is on a steep hill. There's really no backyard because it's too steep. You can't do anything on it. And then the front yard is like shared, kind of like the neighbor's dogs run around. It's very annoying. This house is perfect for a weekend getaway. This house is perfect for a vacation on the lake. It gives you a very wooded feeling. It gives you a very good feeling of freedom, and you're away from society. But to live here 24/7, there's people doing it, including us. But there's people living here 24/7, and it's just not for me, man. It's too boring. Definitely too boring. So we're moving to another house now. And my wife told me she was unhappy. That's why we moved that forward, because I was just going to stay here and keep saving, and but she said we got to move. So we're moving closer to one of the cities out here. So, Octavio. Here we are. Our house was too small for all the cards we had, too. It was supposed to be 10. How many did I open? We only opened how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did we not open 10, guys? You did like 20. What? Mr. Vault. Like 20. Oh. Well, you can have them. I like you, Octavio. You open a lot of cards. There you go. All right, Octavio with the bonus tonight. Who's next? Here's Jason McHenry, 2 Holo Live. You got it, Jason. There we go. All right, you ready? Octavio says he'll pay for them. You don't worry about that, Octavio. I tell you what, you just order whatever else you're interested in, and we'll call it even Stevens. Here's Girl in a Hoodie. Doot. And, oh, Kitty Cat Girl. How nice. Jason McHenry and his Kitty Cat Girls. We know you're a millionaire, so you just make sure that you pick your forever home. I'm not a millionaire. Maybe I got a million pokies, but I don't have $1 million sitting in the bank anywhere, I promise you. We have a lot of borrowed money. Yeah, so between these two houses, it's like $1 million of borrowed money, but the bank owns it, right? So until we pay these houses down. But I'm interested in renting this house out as a rental, the one we're in. Excellent rental. I wouldn't live here full time. Good morning from England. Would you ever do a box break for vintage Yugi box? I'm very open-minded to that, yes. Now we've got Octavio Melendres, 2 sneakers. The cheaper the pack, the more likely Mr. is to accidentally open 10 of them. I think there's some truth to that. Sometimes I'm just not paying attention, huh? AR or AK, mister? What? Obviously AK. I don't know what you mean by that. There you are. Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh boxes are way more affordable. It's worth looking into. I would be a buyer. Only rent it to spring break girls. I'll rent it to anyone, to be honest. Doesn't make a difference to me. What's up, Jonathan? All right. I like your Puerto Rico idea, tax haven. I was thinking about buying a house in Puerto Rico and having Mike's side live there. And Mike's side can just pretend to be me, and then I'll apply for the no, I don't know. You think that would even work? I don't know if that'd work. Resurrect Girls Gone Wild. I read that in order to be eligible for the 4% Puerto Rico taxes, you have to be living there full time. And the government defines that as living there for 186 days in the year. So I could live there half the year, and then I could live here half the year. Here we are. Let's see. So maybe I can move the headquarters to the business out there. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Boobies. I'm very open-minded, though, to taking that huge tax cut. Holy, that'd be so good. That would be so good. Because taxes suck. Government really wants to take all your money if you make a lot of money. And my wife and I work full-time. And I work like 60 hours a week minimum. Oftentimes more than 60 hours. Have the trust fund that owns the LLC there. Get ready to get smashed by a hurricane often. Yeah, that would bother me. But you know, if I was only living there, like if I had a house there and I had a house here, I'd probably just fly out here. Okay, Octavio. I could buy a real cheap small house out there. How much would that move save yearly? Well, if you're talking about taxes, the way taxes work in Puerto Rico, you pay 0 federal income tax. None. No federal income tax at all. You pay no capital gains, which doesn't really affect me. And then you pay a 4% Puerto Rico tax. That's it. 4%. It's like a flat tax. Can you even imagine? Most of you guys who have regular incomes, think of all the money you'd save. So, you know, my wife and I have become fairly successful, and we would receive a really nice cut on our taxes, just like you would. So it's tempting. Taxes in the 50 states are a joke. Can you buy a mansion for the price of your bulk in Tijuana? You can buy a mansion for the price of your bulk in Tijuana. It's a win-win. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. If I moved a business to actual Mexico, I understand Mexico's got a very, it's very affordable. I guess I could probably shop for all the same I don't know. I don't know how it works. Like, can you just... It seems like I might as well just do Puerto Rico. If I was going to go to Mexico, why wouldn't I choose Puerto Rico? Because Puerto Rico is an actual territory of the United States. Seems like that's just smarter. Here we are. We've got Duraludon. It's on my mind a lot. And I need to go on vacation to Puerto Rico to make my mind up. I need to explore. You'll have to pay the Poke Cartel. Too bad I can't just donate my 6-figure painting and send the money to my own offshore account. Yeah, so this painting's worth $1 million. And I'm going to donate it to my own organization. I just don't do taxes. Panama. Politics when? All right, let's see. Octavio's done. Charles Brucker, pay off my slab. All right, Charles, give me a second. Charles Brucker, my bestie. Here he is. You had wheezing. Let me go retrieve that wheezing. Charles Brucker wheezing. Nice. SLAB-AWAY is a really good way to pay down a card without doing any gambling at all. Okay. There we go. I have a gold star in my heart. Beautiful. 2 Fusion Strike and live shipping. Mr. Charles. Yeah, I'm spending the day with my wife. I'll see about a daytime stream. There's still a chance for it. If she's feeling fine. She's extremely anxious about this. I feel bad for her. Meryl. Here's Mew. Today we were watching a TV show on YouTube about living in the countryside in Japan, and they were like revitalizing it. They were like CEOs who were moving out of Tokyo and into the countryside, and they were telling the story of this 95-year-old woman who lives out there, and all she eats is like vegetables and rice, and she had to watch her own daughter die of cancer. Wow. Charles Brucker. Because she lived so long, right? So she's living to 95, and her daughter didn't make it to 95. So her daughter dies of cancer before her. Isn't that incredible? Ricardo, you like my TCC ball? Here we are. Cole got the TCC ball, man. You've been around for a long time. I really appreciate that. All right, we'll slip this in too. But yeah, I thought that was a really crazy story. Live to 100 years old, watch your own children pass away before you because they have less luck than you do. No matter what, life is too short. Yeah, it is. But yeah, it was interesting because you had to watch this older woman in an interview, and she's surprisingly cognizant. She's surprisingly witty and talkative. And you think, wow, she's so lucky. She's so lucky and so happy. Until they get to that subject, she starts talking about her daughter's conditions getting worse. And you could tell it's like breaking her heart. It was hard to watch. She kept saying this thing. She kept saying, I wish I could trade places with my daughter. And I was like, wow, man, that's real rough. Here we are. But I guess you can't. That's not how it works. So it had me thinking about, I had to take my wife in for her dental work. And dental work's not such a big deal, but at the same time, it's kind of like a marker of you're getting older, you know, because when you're young, you don't need a lot of dental work. You need dental work as you age. Your teeth go bad. Here's Leo Flores, 5 Lost Origins, and a pre-grade check. Okay, Leo. What's up, Darren? How's it going, man? He says, I love your streams. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Can you believe we've been doing this for 3 years, and we still just do it from a simple table and camera setup? I love Japan. A lot of words have multiple meanings. My granddad's 98. Keeps saying he's on borrowed time. That's good, man. 98. Can you believe it? I'm going to live that long. I'm going to have to start eating rice and tomatoes. That's what that old lady was eating. She was eating like, dude, her meals were so simple. Oh, Thundy. She was making these crazy simple meals. It's like, yeah, here's some oatmeal. She didn't do any seasoning. She didn't do any sugar, no maple syrup, none of that stuff, no honey. She just has like a bowl of plain oatmeal. And then for lunch, she just has like a rice and a tomato. I was like, no wonder you're 95. You're eating like, you're eating ingredients. You're not even eating, it's ingredients, dude. But, you know, it made me think about the way I eat. My food's always so rich. All this seasoning and, oh, we're going to get it to taste so good. Oh, let's put some cheese on it or something, right? But yeah, watching her and she's just living forever and ever. Man. Yeah, it's wild. I wish I could, like, eat food that was healthy for me, like a bowl of oatmeal with no seasoning in it, and just be, like, happy with that. Because I've eaten that before. It's so bland. Like, it's a struggle to eat something so bland. All right, Leo Flores. I've always hated oatmeal. Always. Can't stand oatmeal. My stepdad's mom is 101. Nice. It's crazy. Stepdad! There you go. Oh, he said he wanted a pre-grade. Give me a minute. Get that pre-grade for you. All right, Leo Flores, pre-grade. Get your hollows out of the way. We don't care about those. Those have been printed into the ground. This looks okay. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. This is kind of cool. Butt free. This is kind of cool. That's a green deck. This is a little worn. Oh, I know what these are. These are from the Diamond Pearl era, and they are pack fresh, believe it or not. I don't know if I would bother grading them because they're just trainer cards, but you never know. You never know. Again, this is Diamond Pearl. Pack fresh. Same with this. Oh, this actually is kind of good. So that's a pack fresh Diamond Pearl Fire Energy. If you grade this, it might actually sell for a profit. It's an interesting card, isn't it? Now, this appears to be the important card. Your Weeping Bell, huh? So I like that the corners and the edges look pretty good, but that's not enough. We have to look at the whole card. I'm not seeing that common big print line in the middle there, so that's good too. I'm seeing some kind of discrepancy in the card. Do you see these sort of lines that occur? Do you see them? Here's one down here. They're almost like a raised line rather than an imprinted line. So, is there any others? There's one here. Wait, is that the sleeve? No, it's not the sleeve. Yeah, there's a line here as well. So, I would say that that is going to stop you from getting your 10 on this card. I actually am not sure, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure how PSA and CGC would deal with that, because I don't know if I've seen that before. Those are raised lines. They're not like a scratch. It's like the it wasn't flat when it printed. But I can tell you right now that that doesn't occur on other cards that do grade 10. So I consider that some sort of manufacturing issue. All right, and it's a bit thin on the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, that's too off-center. This will not grade 10. That's too bad. Okay, let's just take this guy out. What's that coming out of the mouth? He used spit, not swallow. Yeah, this looks okay, but the looking a bit thin on one side. You can see it's thinner on the right than the left. And with how harsh the grading standards are these days, that would probably turn into a probably be a 9, but it could be a borderline 10. Here's this card. So he ordered a pre-grade. With the pre-grade, I go over your hits, and I spend some time with your hits. Wow, this looks great. This looks like a 10. So we like this one. This one's good. Here's your dugong. He's freezing Ditto in this image. If you can't tell, look at the poor Ditto. See how he's all like, he's got jagged edges and a little white thing on the side. He's clearly been frozen. All right, so let's see. It's very interesting. The card actually has an impression problem. Yeah, it's got a blurb right there, too. The top edge isn't right. So this card is in used condition, just like I suggested. It's actually nicer than some of the other ones, though. Yeah, you could grade this if you wanted. Believe it or not, the centering's good on it. I like the centering, but there's an issue here and an issue right here as well. So that will stop it from getting a 10. Oh, sadly, this is not a 10 either. Look at that. Then on the bottom, it's close. This is a borderline. This one's borderline. That one actually has to be measured. And this one is fat on the left compared to the right. Once again, yeah, that's not a 10. All right, you flip it around, you see it's very off-center on the back. All right, there you go. Just a few cards, really, Leo. Just a few cards. You could grade the Weeping Bell. I don't think it should be a 10. This is probably a 10. This is borderline. So there you go. And I like this guy too, even though he's not going to be 10. It's tough getting 10s. It's very tough. Very, very tough. Daniel Clausen, just my weekly donation. Can I give you $5 a week just to say my name, PokeDan TCG? Yeah, I don't mind. PokeDan TCG. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, man. Nicholas Richardson says, 10 Dragon Ball Fighters Ambition. I just sent earlier for shipping on a previous order. Please combine. 10 Dragon Ball Fighters Ambition. You got it, man. This is Nicholas Richardson. I wonder how much I could earn just doing a brief commercial for someone. Or, like, what if I could advertise someone's auction for them? There you are. That's 3. How's it going, PokeDan? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sideswipe promo needs to be graded. Sideswipe promo. The what? CGC came out of their shell. Lots from me if you do it exclusively. No one else. All right, here we go. Nicholas Richardson. I got an offer from a company for me to advertise their card selling platform, but I didn't want to do it. You can auction at your corner. Here we are. Speaking of auctions, if it's Sunday night, I better take a look into PokeStand Marketplace and make sure the auction channels are up to date. Okay, what do we got? Nicholas Richardson. Here's Meta Matcha, Lord Slug Henchman. I feel like Dragon Ball cards are underrated. Dragon Ball cards right now are outperforming Final Fantasy and Yu-Gi-Oh! On this channel. Although we got some new Final Fantasy cards on the way, so I imagine when those arrive, there'll be some people opening them. Here's Android 13 Total Annihilation. If PSA doesn't drop their grading price soon, I see them getting ousted by CGC. Yeah, well, that's why I always said that SGC, CGC, and Beckett are very important to make sure PSA never runs a monopoly. So this is why people shouldn't get too hung up on any grading company. Because the moment you sort of hand over your allegiance to one company, the moment you do that, they get to run a monopoly. You don't want that. Monopolies are bad. Monopolies cause prices to be unreasonably high. Here we are. So now we've got Vegeta, Lord Slug, Cruel Overlord. Wow, Son Goku and Vegeta. That's a special rare, so that's a hit. And Pan and Beerus. That's for Nicholas Richardson. This is to be added to his shipping. Sounds good. TCCG over PSA. Yay! Okay. So you said ship my bag earlier. Here it is. PSA is a $50 card unless you spend $100 on their membership. Here we are. They all want memberships. Nogala today? We're all out of Nogalas, but if we reach 140 likes, I'll give away this Voltorb first edition PSA 9. Ooh. This will be a CGC return channel soon. Yeah, that's why you get the membership. CGC is fascinating to me. The 9.5s, they're frustratingly worth less than a PSA 10, right? On the other hand, if you get a perfect grade, those are real valuable. So it's been tough because when you send in a submission and you actually get perfect grades, you're like, wow, this is really worth it. On the other hand, when you send in a bunch of cards and you don't get any perfect grades, you go, damn, I wish I just spent all that money at PSA. So it really depends on how well it's going to grade. Mike knew it. 8 Paradigm Trigger. You got it, Mike. All right, Mike. I want to join the giveaway. 9.5 means cross grade. Yeah, but you've lost a lot of money by that point. Because first you've paid for a normal grade, and then cross grades cost more. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. All right. What is this music? Mike knew it. I liked and subscribed. Hey, man, that's really nice of you, Gummy. Appreciate it. We're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers. Got a long way before I surpass my older YouTube channel. 100,000 subscribers. I'm going to reach 100,000 on TikTok first, I think. TikTok grows a little faster than YouTube. Oh, no. Here's Skuntank. Blarg. Gummy, everyone has to hit the damn like button. Vegeta, says Figurative. I know, that's how I'm saying it. Hold on, let me change this music. Boop. There we go. I sent for the Beedrill slab. Okay, sounds good. He's a very cheap slab at $20. I just subbed. Can I get a free spot in the box break? Oh, yeah. Here's Reggie Drago. Mister, you pay for the cross grade. Mister, I may not be in the night stream much longer. Gotta fix my sleep schedule. I'm sorry, Potato Power. Well, the good news is that we also do daytime streams. So you can still run into me there. But you gotta do what's best for your health, okay? I subbed. Can I get a free card? Oh, yeah. Mike knew it. Dude, I'm getting thirsty, man. I'm all out of Canada Dries. Almost feels like, what's the point of drinking anything if you can't have a Canada Dry? I might as well drink dirt. God, I want a soda pop so bad. Ah. Soda pop is life. Probably going to die from stomach cancer. Gregory Pablo, give me a Phantom Forces spot. So pricey. Do we keep all the bulk? Yes. Yes, you do. All the bulk is kept in a Phantom Forces break. Okay, Gregory Pablo. Oops. It is a bit pricey. Ice cold ginger ale. Raymond Still, 6 fusion strikes. Okay, Raymond. That's so Raymond. Now, I got some bad news for you guys. John might not be in on Monday to do the shipping on Monday. But stay tuned with that. It could change. My friend's dad hasn't drank water in decades. Only drinks Diet Coke. Does he have any health problems? Like, are his teeth falling out? Coke Zero's amazing. I know that drinking soda actually increases the amount of sodium that you consume in a day, because soda has a surprisingly large amount of sodium in it. Like, if you ever look on the back of a bottle of soda, sometimes one serving is like, or one can or unit or whatever, is like 5% of your daily intake for sodium. Raymond Still. Like, can that just not be in it? So the express grading is quicker only for cards open on stream and not mail-ins. No, mail-ins are fast too. Is there a problem? Did you mail some cards in and oh, you know, with the mail-ins, if you're like, where's my grade? One of the things with the mail-ins is John doesn't take a picture of them when they're done. Is that what you're asking? Give me some details if you're needing help with it. Here's Dodrio. Sodium Pop. Dagami, he will give you all the free stuff. Are you ever going to grade game pack cards such as Zelda? Well, I've got a ton of them, so I certainly have plenty of time to grade them. Most recently, I chose to work on Sneaker Bunko, and then I chose to work on Topps cards. So that's where I've been working. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, there will be a point where I'll probably do some of those, too. So, Mr. Raymond. All right, Raymond Still. We just got to find him. How many 10 slabs do you own? If you could see my complete collection, your brain would blow up. I have more cards than you know. Richard, Ramiro, your brain would blow up. You'd be like, holy Jesus. Well, if you look at sold, you might want to get on that ASAP. Get on top of what? Joe Mama? Here we are. It's not about the number of 10s that you have, by the way. It's about how good are they. So I got some real good ones. Octavio Melendres, 40 for the Booby slab. You got it, man. All right, so this is secretly one of the best artworks, but you have to zoom to tell why. Wow, her bra's unclipped. That's the reason why, right? All right, I'm going to zoom back out. Holy. Man, that's some naughty stuff. What's your favorite Pokemon? This one. It's called Secret Relationship Chisato. Dude, Mister, we need a serious collection video. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Yeah, I mean, I just don't have a lot of time to show it off. What do you guys want to see? You guys want to see a couple cards tonight? You know, I realize there's a lot of new guys here. Old guys, they've already seen some of my cards, but you guys are like new guys. Oops, this should say Melendres. My virgin eyes. Hit that like button if you liked that card. Yeah, obviously I spent time grading that because it takes a highest priority. The Booby cards of vital necessity. Wait till you move and get your display area set up. I'm not really into display setups. What I like to do, I like to take a box and fill it all the way with slabs. And to me, it's like a stack of gold. What I'll do is I'll bring in a box now and I'll show you. So this is like a band of Hundies, a band of Benjis. I like the way this feels in my hand. Makes me feel rich. You ever seen like an old picture of Scrooge and he's got some silver coins or something like this? He's got like a stack of silver coins and he's stacking them up. People love that feeling of stacking coins because it feels good. And so I'm doing that, but with Pokemon cards. And when I started doing this about 3 years ago, there weren't a lot of guys doing it. So it was kind of unique. There were some other guys doing it, and they're wealthier than I am. They got to be mind-blowingly wealthy. But let's see. So here we are. It says that this stack here was worth about $39,800 as of 8/22. Oh, is this sort of like a range, 39 to 33? This might be the cheapest buy it now, and this might be the sold price. That's what these two numbers might signify. But let's take these out of here. I don't need to do that anymore. So this stack, close to $33,000. That was the conservative number. Shiny Magikarp 10. Shiny Gyarados 10. Shiny Mewtwo 10. 2 shiny Tyranitar 10s. Those are both first edition. Shiny Noctowl. Shiny Kabutops. I bought another one of these recently. Not super recently, actually. Shining Raichu and Shining Steelix. So, on top of all these, there's one more. Do I have them nearby? I have them nearby. There he is. Check that out. So you toss this guy in, he's like another 15,000. So he's 15, and this pile right here might be about 33. Beautiful, right? And that's just a small chunk of my collection, too. That's what's fun. I've been buying cards now for 3 years now, pretty much nonstop. The only other thing I buy is real estate, pretty much. Look at this Mewtwo. Wow. You guys want to see what I paid for this Mewtwo? $1,825 was the purchase price on that Mewtwo. $1,825. Let's look up the cheapest buy it now on that Mewtwo. I write that stuff down to track my card over time, to help understand how it changed in price. Because I find that that's really important. So the cheapest one, it says 5K on the front, and that appears to be this one, 5K. So the cheapest one is 5,000. Now, that's not the sold price. We got to check sold prices. Okay. There are none sold recently. So, no, that's not true. Here we go. What? One sold. Look at this. This sold November 14th for 7,000. So there's a sold price of 7,000 on it. That's the only sold one. And then there's one for sale for 5,000. So, you know, prices do jump like that, I guess. But yeah, so that's that Mewtwo. Check this out. Whoa. PSA 10 Jungle Snorlax. One of my favorites, Sabrina Gengar, and I got that great swirl by his head. Moltres, Rocket Scyther. Isn't there a Rocket Scyther for sale? I should just take him down. There's no point. I might as well just hold it. Here's Alakazam. You know, it's just another card to me. Like, who cares if I sell it or hold it? Dragonite. Dark Slowbro. Look at this Gengar from Skyridge. Got Kabutops from Skyridge. That's a dude buying his own listing, trying to manipulate the market. You don't know that. Look at this Crobat with the big swirl above his head. Nice. And I got him for $1,900 on 9/21. And I wrote a bunch of stuff down. So, but that was the original price. Is that 19? Yeah, 19. So let's see what he's going for these days, because we see if we find one. So this is Skyridge Crobat. And we want to find the crystal one, because he's crystal. So the cheapest crystal Crobat today is $3,000. Wow, from 1900 to 3000. Now that's the available one. We're going to write down 12.22. There we go. All right. Yeah, prices fluctuate. But what's cool is the idea that you could park money in here and it hasn't fallen. Like, that's wild, because the stock market in the last year, the stock market has fallen, right? But Pokemon cards, these Pokemon cards are fine. Not all Pokemon cards, but some of them did just fine. So I successfully stored my value in them. Look at this Dragonite. There's the first edition 10 Rocket Zapdos. Oh, I forgot about this one. So this is the no holo error Dark Dragonite. Yeah, no holo, number 5. This should be holo. I was wondering where this got off to. So I paid $16,000 for this. And when did I buy it? Like October or something? There we go. So this is a $16,000 card because I paid that much for it. So that's the market for it. So I don't know what I would sell it for. 16, what now? This was $16,000. I bought this one very recently. This was one of the last large cards I bought. Oops. I gotta keep this guy in the room with me. I want to see him more often. Sell it for $50K. This is not any Dragonite. This is a very special Dragonite. So the no holo Dragonite, he's an error card recognized by PSA, and I don't know if there's one for sale. PSA 10 Dark Dragonite. So we're just going to search for the most expensive one. There's a PSA 10, but it's not first edition. So mine's first edition. That's an unlimited. And then, wow, that's all that's for sale. Unbelievable. So there's that one and this one. So this is an unlimited 10, and this is an unlimited 10. But there's none of the unlimited, or there's none of the first edition 9s even for sale. That's great. That's crazy. So did they recognize it as an error card? Yeah, that's what this part right here is. See how it says no holo? Those cards look so boring. I know, I'm sorry. I'm boring you. Let's look up Dark Dragonite. This is one of my best cards you're looking at. And you don't have to like it. You can be like, that's stupid. All that really matters is if one day I can sell it. So it looks like the Dark Dragonite no holo is pop 5. So I can say that that's pop 5. Oh, hold on. I couldn't touch it or ship it. I just put this sleeve on it. Fun fact, Mr. pulled it himself. That's right, we actually pulled it ourselves in a live stream. And it's, to this day, I could be wrong, but I believe it's the only video capture of a no holo error Dragonite being opened. I think. Anyways, one that graded 10. I wonder if I sent it to CGC or Beckett if I could get a higher grade on it. I wonder if they'd be tempted to give it a pristine 10. There it is. I like how PSA... You know, actually... No, this is a perfect slab for the slab protector, right? We'll put this in a slab protector in a minute. Yeah, that's a great card for that. That's not my most expensive card either. So here's a Shining Celebi, who should be over here, I guess. Oops. Rocket Mewtwo. Dark Slowbro. Dark Dragonite. Oh, man, this beautiful Skyridge Ho-Oh. Gengar from Expedition. This beautiful Aquapolis Lugia. Man, that's nice. What's he going for these days? The Aquapolis Lugia? I should buy another one. Oh, the Expedition Tyranitar. Wow, he's just way too good looking. Blaine Moltres with the big swirl right there. Very good. Oh, one of my favorites. I just acquired this one. So this is Kardos Charizard. And I'm happy to have that one. And then, oh my God, Legendary Dragonite. Wow. So that's just a little bit of my collection. I've got more, obviously. We're going to stuff this back in here where it belongs. I got quite a few more slabs than that. How much do you think that all was? Was that $100,000 of slabs? It might have been. You think the house is expensive? Wait till you start collecting Pokemon. Like 500,000? It's not 500,000. Any XY? Yes, I do have some XY. I don't know where it is, but I'd have to go digging for it, okay? I like the XY era a lot. I know I've got 2 of the XY era Lugias. I don't remember what else I have. I have 2 XY era Charizards as well. Do you have a Mewtwo clone Charizard? Mewtwo clone Charizard. I don't think I do. All right, here we go. There's a lot of cards out there, so sometimes I don't even know. Next up, Kip F. Will you put the Holo Tyranitar in my bag into bulk grading? Heck yeah. Let's do it. Heck yeah. Actually, I don't think it's in your bag. I think we put it up here, didn't we? Oh, no, I did put it in your bag. You're right. All right, give me a minute. So check this out. Kip F got this card for free in the giveaway. Ah, that card's like the cards you just saw. That's a real good card. So some cards are just, you know, they're just really rare and old. Low pop, expensive, beautiful. And this is one of them. This is Neo Destiny Dark Tyranitar. And you can pull a card like this from this pack right here. This is Rocket Japanese. You could pull a Dark Charizard that grades perfect. That would be the optimal outcome. So we'll open this pack. Every pack comes with the holo. It could be a perfect 10 Charizard. That's the best outcome. Worst outcome, it's Dark Wheezing and it grades 8. So you got to remember, it's a gamble. But you always keep in mind what your best chance is because you're hoping to get that best chance. Where's my Santa emoji? It better come back soon, mister. Ho, ho, ho. It's Santa Russ. We need to make a Santa Russ emoji. All right, give me a second. Santa Russ emoji, huh? How do we even do this? It's been a while. Russ, I don't even remember. Give me a second. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I think I have to go into monetization, then memberships, then customize perks. Is that right? Then we go to emoji. Boy, they bury it, man. They make it hard to find. Now, the emoji that gets used the least would be... I feel like the Jinx doesn't get used very much. So let's edit that emoji. We're going to choose replace image. And then what we're looking for is Santa Russ. Here we are. Santa Russ. All right, test it out. Test it out, Russ. Somebody try out Santa Russ. See if it works. Kip F, will you put the Holo Tyranitar? Oh, I already did that one. Jeff Leon says, let's try it again. 1 sneaker. Okay, Jeff, give me a moment. It's Santa Russ. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Yay! Bringing holiday cheer. All right. How did that start? I don't remember. When did we make the Santa Russ emoji? 1 Mashoku. It was so long ago. I don't even remember what happened. Okay. 1 Rent a Girlfriend. 1 Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest. I have a box. All right, let's do it. You got any first editions? First Edians? Let me go get all my first Edians. We got a first edition that's being handed out for free. This Voltorb will be handed out for free at 140 likes. So 140 likes, 1 free Voltorb, first edition. Mister, my birthday's close. Call of Pokemon. You got any hot moms? Dragonair. Ho, ho, ho. May everyone enjoy the Pokies. Russ, you're 3 years older now. How do you feel about life? What's this? Woo! Chizuru Mizuhara for our friend Jeff Leon. Wow, Jeff, you only bought 1 pack in there. That was awfully lucky. Let's see what's in here. We have a holographic Patch Eye Girl and hanging boobies, booby panties, holographic girl sex guy's titty. All right, there we go. Oh my. Mr. Jeff, you got the pull you wanted. But I was just starting to feel like you had opened a lot of packs with no big hits recently. And I do feel like that catches you up by a bit. Hard snipe for the chase girl. Let's see. We'll put that in your Jeff Leon hits bag. Snipe. Here's the back of it. Looking slightly off center, but I think it might still grade 10 with PSA. All right, beautiful. Mister, put it in the special box. I would. We're going to keep signatures out of the special box. All right. That's my policy on signatures for signature reasons. They're very special, though. You and I know they're both special. Maybe that's why they got to stay out of there. All right. Next up, we got Andrea Navarro, sealed McDonald's 2022. Okay. So here's the sealed McDonald's. And he says, open the random Japanese Pokemon pack. He says, could you put them with the... Oh, hold on. The packs in the bag, I have one that is being shipped out on Monday. Could you put them in with the one that is being shipped out? And is it possible to delay the bag till Tuesday? So the video card... All right, so let me grab a random pack. You would get Paradigm Trigger. Here we are. What did you say, TCC? How does it feel to be 3 years old? You're 3 years older. 3 years have gone by, Russ. How's life going for you, Russ? Tell me about Russ's life. Here we are, Ponyta. How are things going in your life, Russ? Andrea Navarro. So you ordered shipping, but you're waiting for your V-Star Universe. Okay. So Andrea Navarro. There we go. Whoa, we got a big order for Mr. Ahmad Murad Arabi. Here we go again. 13 one piece, 1 tops, 2,000, had $2 left over. Add to the $3 left over for this one for Silver Tempest. Okay. So there's that. Here's this. And 1 top. Oh, and 13 Romance Dawn. We got more Paramount War coming too. Hey, would shipping be more if I have slabs to ship? As long as you're in the United States, is always the same amount, $9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 12 there. I'm getting 2 Japanese card packs. Man, I'm thirsty, man. What do we have here? This old water. I think this old water's good. I got an old water bottle. You think it's contaminated? Oh, all right. That's empty now. Let me get that Romance Dawn. Probably contaminated. It's Santa Russ. Ho, ho, ho. Call of Pokemon says yes. At a quarter drank, a 3/4 drank water. Just drank the last quarter of it. Okay, now we open. Let's see what we got. You ready? Here it goes. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Did you say John won't be there Monday? John might not be there Monday. I told him that we will be busy with the dentist. If we are done with the dentist relatively quickly, I might tell him he can still come in and work. I don't know how long it takes to get a tooth pulled. It's a molar. Not a molar, it's a wisdom tooth. Lots had changed. My parents accepted me collecting other hobbies. I'm a chef now, and my school is almost done forever. Then I'm free. Here we are. 1 hour tops. Okay, so we'll have to see how long it takes. So my bag no shipped tomorrow? It depends. It depends. Here we are. That's a deep one. Here's this. Boop. John gets a 3-day weekend. Oh, you pull this guy again somehow. It's interesting. I had a dream I was back in school. Oh, no. Here we are. I didn't like school. I felt like school wasted my time. And it's not because I struggled, by the way. I was a smart student. I got A's in some classes. I got B's in a lot of classes. And I got those B's without trying. I'd play video games. I wouldn't study. And then I'd study like 10 minutes before the test and get a B. And then there were some classes that were a lot tougher, and I had to apply myself. And, you know, even applying myself, I still got like a C. Those were some real tough, like math course or physics or something like that. But I got a B average. Oh, there we go. So my GPA was like a B average. And my wife got like close to an A average, I think. And I just couldn't figure out why it was there. It's like, here, waste 4 years of your life, spend all this money so that some baldy guy with glasses can click the button and go through the slideshow. And I definitely felt like there were a lot of people around me who were very boring, and they were like jumping through hoops. They didn't have the energy. You know, they weren't like, yeah, we're going to do a startup capital company for, you know, crypto trading or anything like that. None of that existed. It was just kind of like, yeah, I'm going to get a job doing software. It was everything about it, I don't know. It felt so mid, guys. It was so mid. Here we are, Silver Tempest. Last day for USPS guaranteed before Christmas is 12/14. All right, we got Serena. Ooh. Ready? Now, part of that might have to do with the college I went to. I just went to a private college in Missouri. It wasn't like some super well-known Ivy League college, but maybe if I was in one of those, I would have felt more challenged, and I would have felt... Here we go. What do we got? A challenge to adventure. I think Ash accepts the adventure. What's the adventure? 2 girls, 1 Ash? He can't handle it. He ain't got the cojones. When John grades my 2 slabs, just put it with my PSA 10 slab. That way I can ship them all together. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what happens. They all get sorted into a box alphabetically when it's all done. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We got Execute, the first temple. 2 girls, 1 poop. Where could it lead? The banquet. Natural disaster. And Team Rocket to the rescue. Oh, I just got told by Progressive it's time to renew my policy. I love giving insurance companies my money for no reason. There we go. I'd rather not have USPS lose my package during the holiday season. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Ahmad Murad Arabi. Aaron Bagley. Adam. Aaron. Mr. GameStop employee is a jerk about pokies. Give us the scoop. What did he do? Why was he a jerk? What did he do? The people that have to try and study hard for hours every night usually have the hardest time achieving good grades. They stress out, their anxiety crushes their focus, do well, or even pass some time. I don't know about that. All I know is that my wife got A's, and some courses, she was clearly so skilled it shocked me. Like, there would be like so there would be like a string of letters and numbers that you would need to write down, and it would be like some code for the program you're writing. My wife didn't need to write it down. She just remembered it. It was insanity. It'd be like 16 digits long, and it was all random. She's like, yeah, it's QR678TYZ asterisk. And I'd be like, how the do you remember that? She's like, I just do. So some people are just really smart for some reason, and they don't have to study as hard, and then they get good grades, and then they make a lot of money in the world. All right, let's see what's next. Jose Maldonado, 5 silver and 5 of the new DBZ. You got it. What's up, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop. Any Pokemon V-Star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have some V-Star Universe tomorrow on Monday. We got a big restock coming on Monday. I really think most don't focus on their strength and struggle because they are on the wrong path. Well, that's definitely true. I also think, and this is something that nobody teaches you this, and they ought to. I really definitely think some people are just way smarter, and that's all there is to it. There's nothing else to it. Like, if I was to tell you LeBron James is taller and faster than you at basketball because he was born taller and faster, you would probably accept it. But if I were to tell you, see that kid over there doing math at like 100 miles an hour, he's just got a better brain than you. You'd never catch up to him. People would say, how could you say that? My child's gifted too. Some people are not gifted. Some people are not gifted, and nobody says that. But that's how the world is working, and it's very important to acknowledge it quickly. Because the moment you acknowledge that, you're able to figure out that your goal is to, yes, leverage yourself as much as you can. And if you're not gifted, you can still be very strategically intelligent. Instead of worrying about your best grades, you can worry about how does money work and how do I leverage that in the smartest way. All right, Jose Maldonado. Ooh, Unknown V. I think another thing, if you can acknowledge, I'm not gifted, if you can acknowledge that, that's actually stress relieving. You know why? Because it's like everyone's around you waiting for you to become a movie star or a doctor or a lawyer or a CEO, or they're waiting for you to be a crypto bro and just become a bazillion somehow. If you were to be like, no, I'm just not gifted. And if you were to actually accept that, you can just relax. You can be like, oh, I just want to be normal. I'm going to get a normal job. I'm going to get a normal income. I'm going to put 20% away into a retirement account for the rest of my life. And I'm not going to be king of the world. And I'm just going to relax. And I'm going to work 40 hours, but not an hour more, and live a normal life. You know what I mean? So, but that's one of the interesting things, because I feel like a lot of the times what society actually pushes onto us, and they say this all the time, you're special, he's special, she's special, we're narcissists, we're going to be 1 million followers on YouTube, we're going to be 1 million followers on blah, 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 right? Statistically, that's not possible. That's just not how it works. Everybody can't have 1 million followers on the internet. And whatever special features the people with millions of followers have, sometimes they're just born with those features, and there's not a lot you can do about it. And it's better to think strategically about your next move, but not try to compare yourself. Because the more you compare yourself, the more you're driven by that insane need to be even. Here's Sun Gohan, latent power unleashed. And I feel like that's one of the reasons that you have people, Democrats, who are very strongly in the business of social justice, which is really all about equity. It's really about making everyone even to each other. It's important to realize that's not possible. You just can't make everyone even to each other. Some girls are born really hot for some reason. Belle Delphine. She's got the look, obviously. She rose to the top of the algorithm. Lots of girls don't look like Belle Delphine. And it's always going to be that way. Line work is so monotonous. Doing the same tedious task thousands of times a day in and out, I would need one bullet. That was the work that our grandfathers and great-grandfathers were doing in the 1950s, right? Jose Maldonado. Here we are. It's Chadrick. Wow, it's like Derek, but more Chad. There we go. Amaranth, Mr. Belle Delphine uses a lot of makeup, but she knows how to look good. I've seen her without makeup. She's actually just attractive, which is a rare feature. Being attractive is rare. There's girls who are like attractive because they're good at makeup. The actress Belle Delphine can actually take her makeup off and she's still attractive. Here's Shantoto and Tyranitar. So, that Belle Delphine girl looks 12. That's wrong. Change your perception. She does not look 12 because she's in fact not 12. She's 18, so she, whatever she is now, she's probably like 20-something. That's what a 20-year-old looks like. And so the idea that, oh, well, that she looks like a 12. Well, no, because she's literally not. So you need to change your perceptions. That's what an 18-year-old looks like. I hate it when people do that sometimes because I feel like what they're arguing is that all men are pedophiles if they find a particular girl attractive. All right, so we were next getting our pull for Mr. Alexander Figueroa. So, Mr. Alexander, you're next. Let's go get your Dragon Balls. Here we are. Alexander. Doo-doo. Yay! Sneep. There we go. I made them crazy eyes. All right. Hey, mister, let's do that store credit for the wick if you don't mind. You got it. So that's Marcel Torres, huh? You got it, man. Is this how y'all see 12-year-olds? Here's Bulma. I don't know what you're talking about now. That's for Alexander. Thank you, Alexander. Was he still here? Did he see it? Hope you saw it. And here's your bag. Age of consent is 13 in Japan. Now, I don't think that's true, right? That used to be true. Didn't they change it? Maybe that's wrong. I could be wrong. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better. Okay. All right. Mary would know the age of consent worldwide. We have a wick for sale. Actually, I'm gonna put this wick away because we already have one in the expensive slabs channel. Sweet. And then $200 to Mr. Marcel. Fastest $200 you ever earned. Mary knows the borderline. So, Marcel, we do get some of that V-Star universe in tomorrow, okay? Magician Soul. This beautiful rainbow war turtle. That's actually a pretty good one. Thanks, mister. No problem. Here's Espeon 10. It's Lespeon. Clefairy Pristine. Igglybuff. All right, by the way, I forgot to mention something. You guys watching? So, not Brooks Bellinger. Booby break, $20. 4 spots available. And this is the slab break for the SGC-10 Squirtle. Red deck. That's a red deck Squirtle. So, show it off real fast without the sleeve. Huh? Oh, that looks real good. Larry Ellis, One Evolving Skies. And one Silver Tempest. Click that chat, mister. What did the chat say? I didn't even see. Radiant Serena. Wow. You got Radiant Serena. She looks like Belle Delphine. Look at that outfit. And Flabébé. Belle Delphine, man. She's like a Marilyn Monroe, but for 2022. Larry Ellis. I thought it was really crazy when I found out she was actually making adult content. I was like, really? Crazy. I thought she would go on with just the sexy cosplays and allow herself to, here we are, Larry Ellis, have that sort of never been naked on camera sort of secrecy to herself. Privacy, maybe you'd call it. But, you know, she's probably making a lot more money doing this other thing. I don't know. It was fascinating. Reminds me of that bad Bobby or whatever her name was, the Catch Me Outside girl. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. Mister, are you a coomer? I'm a doomer. Getting naked definitely gets you more money. Look at all the girls on OnlyFans that buy mansions. Ah, it's crazy. Ronald Chith, One Rocket Japan spot. Here we go. Mr. Ronald. Catch me inside. Five Silver Tempest. Let's go, Lugia. It's me, Lugia. Let's go. Whoa, we're about to sell out of Silver Tempest. Down to our last two boxes. Oh, look like we got one more here, though. Last two boxes. I've already ordered a replacement, but they are on the way. Very fascinating. Silver Tempest, popular, huh? I want a booby break. Come on, man. It's me, Lugia. What's the goal? Here's Smeargle. Crobat. Free Vert Girls. Chat in City. In U City. Have you heard of the Instagram models who get hired by Saudi princes? No, tell me all about the Instagram models who get hired by Saudi princes. Here's Superior. Do they just get, like, paid to hang out with them, or what's the deal? Here's Pikachu. Pika! Okay. Ronald. They get pooped on for money. What? I think I have heard of that, but I wasn't sure if I don't remember where I heard of that. They pooped on. Are you serious? I heard they make you do nasty stuff, but they do get paid millions. A million's a million. A million is a million. I'm down. I'm down. Are you down? I'm down like a clown, Charlie Brown. Saudi princes here. We just make them do nasty stuff for millions. That's funny as hell, man. Wow. I mean, it's a fascinating concept, isn't it? Because let's say you were like real wealthy. Your wealth is so good that you can buy most things there are to buy in the world. Diamonds, gold. You could get sex with pretty much most people. You could make yourself look as nice as you want to look. You can travel. You can eat the foods you want to eat. You can do the drugs you want to do. You can have the nice cars, everything. Once you've bought everything, what is there left to do? And maybe it starts to become like weird stuff. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't it be crazy if I took a dump on a really hot girl? You know what I mean? That's a very interesting. Weird. Octavio Melendres, 4 double diamonds. You can get an island and invite your rich friends to it. Oh, right. That's true. Didn't think of that one. Here we are. So double diamond is definitely still selling. What do you guys think of Digimon? Should it stay on the menu? Beep. What if you ran out of things to buy? Eventually you get bored of the normal stuff. Yeah, that's a good summary. Eventually you get bored of the normal stuff. Your pleasure gland starts to mutate if you have too much money. Digimon slabs when? 1 poker, 1 shining fate, 1 old maid. I'm opening a Topps first movie. Okay, so for your old maid, you got the old maid Pokeball. And 1 poker card. You ready for it? I'm thinking of investing my California Stimmy into some Pokemon. Cool, man. Well, I hope you choose to do it over here with me. Viral vids. Or you could learn every martial art there is to learn and become a crime-fighting vigilante. Right, Batman. Here goes. Oh, wait, the shiny star. You're a shiny star, no matter who you are. All right, where is it? Shiny Fates. Looks like that's the last one before I need to open a fresh box. Yeah, it's fascinating, man. All the things money can buy. Once you've had it all, you're like, now what? There you go. If I had trillions of dollars, millions or billions, I would focus on building buildings. I love building stuff. So I would want to build stuff. Cold? I'd want to build stuff that's crazy, so crazy that all the world's richest people want to go check it out. Here's a hollow. Here's Hunch Crow. Ooh. A hollow. Oh, not hollow. Cold. Dude, so those Starbirth were kind of cold. How about these Digimons? 2 hollows. 2 more hollows. This is a bit more of a special rare. Gabumon and Mamamon. So both of these are like special hollows, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a point where you can start to take your money and use it to help other people. I wonder if you get tired of doing that even. You're like, oh, who am I helping again? I wonder if the wealthy ever reach a point where they're like, why am I going to help them just so they can reproduce and have more of themselves? You know what I mean? I bet you, like, if somebody's real wealthy, they reach that point. Octavio. Help the common man? And what? Allow him to reproduce? He'll just have 12 children. Bleh. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Help blank in men, says Cheese. That's not what I said, Cheese. Here's Luis Barrera. Can I have 6 Silver Tempest? I have a bag under Luis Barrera. We're down to our last 2 boxes of Silver Tempest, and then I'm sold out. They are temporarily going to be $1 more expensive as a result. Now, I've already placed the order for more Silver Tempest. But I don't want to run out. So they will return probably to $5 after this new round arrives. So Silver Tempest, temporarily $1 more expensive. So it's temporary. 6 Silver Tempest. I hope my message wasn't too complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Luis Barrera. Oh, it's too complicated. I'm already confused. I want to see this finish. The slab break. No one's jumping in that slab break. We got John's in there, Cole's in there, Yolan, Joshua Quintana. Boop. What slab break is it? It's for a poker Squirtle. Ooh. Here's Low Punny, Rapidash, and Alolan Vulpix. Dolphin, Delphox. How does the slab break work? Well, it's real simple. There's 12 spots at $20 a spot. You buy one of those spots, and then you have a chance to win the entire slab to yourself. Here we are. Skuntank coming out of there. And Ninetales. That's for Luis Barrera. Thanks, Luis. I appreciate it, man. Larry Ellis. Luis Rodriguez. Lance Wise. Luis Barrera. Here we are. Luis Barrera R1. All right, there we go. Sweet. We need a Pokebra so you don't break the slab. No, it doesn't get actually like broken into pieces. Break my slab into pieces. This is my last. Look at this. Awakenings. I was going to think of something that rhymed with resort and was related to Pokemon, but I couldn't think of anything. Here's Dark Gyarados. And Charizard. All right, we got all these slabs. Let's see who's next. Alan Oropeza for Lost Abyss. New Lost Abyss? Do we need new Lost Abyss? All right, give me a moment. New Lost Abyss. I thought we just had some Lost Abyss. I brought in multiple boxes. Oh, there they are. All right. Here we are. Sweet. Ow. Bumping my foot there. One, two, three, four. Boop. Oh-ho! Alan Oropeza. Put the slab in a case and toss it to the wall. Put the slab in a case. What? Good luck, Alan Oropeza. Chance for that Giratina. Really great pull in this set. Here's Aerodactyl. Caca! Cold. All right, Alan. Alberto. Let's see. Alexander. Alan Oropeza. There we go. Sweet. Simon Frank. Hey, mister, I have a bag. Can I please get 10 Fusion Strikes? 10 Fusion Strikes, you say, huh? So we're getting a fresh box of Fusion. Give me a moment. Well, I want to stand up and get a drink. Was there something else for me to get? Yeah, actually there was. I need to go get a slab protector. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to get a drink and a slab protector. Ooh. All right, I'm back. We got our Fusion Strike box. Running a little low on Fusion Strike. Mister's taking a dump. Throw this away. I have never taken a dump in the middle of the stream. I do not know what you're talking about. I would never. I'm like Cartman. I just sit here and take a dump while we're streaming. Not like you weaklings, you humans who have to go to the bathroom. Ha! Not me, I'm a lizard person. Okay, we're going to take this outer sleeve off. I should take a dump on stream. That'd be funny. There we go. Haha. This is my beautiful slab protector. You can find these for sale in the menu. They're at the very bottom of the menu. The reason that these are worth your money is because they make your slab more beautiful and they protect your slab on the inside. When you think about it, you might have a card that's worth 100, 200, 300, thousands of dollars, and is protected only by a thin layer of plastic that the PSA slab is. In fact, we've broken these slabs before. They're very easy to break. But with this slab protector, now you got way more protection. You got 2 layers of plastic, and this layer is quite thick. So it's not going to break like the PSA slab will. Also, it's fantastic for display. So you can display your card this way. Now drop it. Yeah, absolutely. You could drop it. You could drop, probably you could drop a bowling ball on it. There we go. See how nice that looks? It's actually really cool looking, and it makes your card look more suave. It makes your card look more valuable. So if you want your card to look like it's more valuable, you give it protection, and people go, oh, well, he's got that one in a special case because it's so valuable. There we go. Or special or whatever it is. So there it is. Shoot it. Yeah. So those are my slab protectors. We also have booster pack protectors as well on the menu. You can find it once again at the bottom of the menu. Check that out. I might take all of my rarest cards and put them in here. Oh, look at this. Ah, there they go. Okay, so hold on. In order to get these magnetic holders to stick together, you gotta line the magnets up just right. There we go. So see that? So these actually, there we go. See, they stick together. It's really cool, actually. It's kind of nice. So you can put these all into a big box together, and the box would be real, real heavy. I might do that to all of my most expensive slabs. I'm probably going to do that to all my most expensive slabs. I mean, considering I dropped 7,000 on the Mew and 16,000 on the Dark Dragonite, you know, 15 bucks for a slab protector is like it's like a drop of money in comparison. And so you're spending a drop of money to give those slabs real protection. All right, glue them shut. You could. I'm not going to bother doing that. I like having them be magnetic. It's convenient. All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 of these. New box. And 10 Chili Willies. I like this order. This is my kind of order. When will you get more V-Star? On Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to have lots of V-Star on Monday. There you go. Monday, Monday, Monday. Sneep. 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 We had a vendor who I was buying a lot of product from, and he contacted me like 2 days after I was expecting him to have shipped the product, and he told me, oh, I'm not going to have the product you need for like another week. So I told him he had to cancel the whole thing, and then I went off and bought from other vendors. So that's why we have spent a whole week without product. You just got to appreciate it does come from Japan. I sometimes wonder if the amount I'm ordering makes it harder for it to ship. Maybe I should be ordering like a box at a time from somebody. All right, Scroll of the Skies. Ralts. This is for Simon Frank. Gallade. Thunderous, Golurk, and Sandaconda. Ooh. Yeah, import and customs might take longer if my product is super expensive. Here's Sneasel. Squovit. What's your favorite Pokemon? I like Stinky Chew. Here's Lapras. Tornadus. Okay, there we go. Bunnelby. Sydney Toxtricity. Phalanx. Excadrill. Morpeko. Oh man, these are kind of stinky so far, actually. Clawitzer. Fusion Strike's like a year old now, isn't it? Kind of wild how fast the time moves, man. Can you believe a whole year went by? Have any cool Kabutops? Oh, I got all the cool Kabutops. We got Shauna. Look at Shauna. Shauna. Electric. Genesect. Berserker Toxtricity. All right, and that's for Simon Frank. Thanks, Simon. Simon says, give me Pokies. I hate that name. She was my high school chemistry teacher. Total B word. Who? Faster, mister. Oh, Shauna. You hate the name Shauna, don't you? Wow, you got a lot of hollows in here. Whoa. Shauna. Ugh. Gross, man. She's a fat bitch. Andreas Silas. Sneaker Bunko ×2. Also, would you be interested in buying or trading my XY Breakthrough box? It's completely mint with perfect corners, tight wrap, and not a mark on it. Yeah, I'm open-minded to that. You can have me turn it into store credit, perhaps. I'm interested. You can contact me on Discord with the price you're thinking. All right. The mint part doesn't really matter to me. I would just be opening it. The only time mint really matters is when booster boxes are starting to get real rare. You know what I mean? And by real rare, I mean like $15,000. That's when minty corners start to matter. She would try to make me stay after class to clean after everyone's experiments. Oh, God, dude. I had somebody when I was younger. My mother sent us off to like it's something called the YMCA to do like exercises and lessons, like physical exercises, right? So we would take like swim lessons and stuff like that, and we just got stuck with this miserable woman. She looked like she was in her 40s. She was very out of shape. She seemed like somebody that would not be in a relationship with the man, and she was just terrible to be around. Like, I never complained about it because she didn't do anything wrong. She was just kind of a B word. And I don't know why. I don't know. It's just how it is. Andreas. YMCA. That's right. But she was just kind of a B word. Seems like these. Her husband looked like a Russian mob boss. I wasn't interested. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, here we are. She's doing the 10-2 on that card. What are you talking about? The 10-2. He's saying something. Something nasty. We have Mr. Miguel Vasquez, Beedrill Evolution Slab. Here we are. Did you get any Rayquaza slabs? Is the line long? What's up, Raymond? We already did yours, didn't we? Yeah, we did a Raymond still order already. What, did it include shipping? No, it didn't include shipping. Here we are. So this is Miguel. Miguel! If I had to do a discount on one card on the table, what card would you want discounted, guys? something in English. Q font. Edwin just says Q font. Your finest charizard. Pokemon one, please. Name Chansey. The Name Chansey card. That's a cool one. You've got Fred Van Vliet. Do you have a Cyndaquil? You know, I had a Cyndaquil earlier, but I believe I don't have one anymore. We got Joel Embiid. Look at that Joel. Thank you so much, Mr. Miguel. Miguel! Find your bag. All right. Joel, that's my brother's name. It's time for me to take some slabs off the table, guys. If there was anything you wanted, it's about to go bye-bye now. That one's pretty cute. I'm leaving that on a little longer. My brother's neighbor shot himself in the head. Oof. And now his house is for sale for super cheap, and we're probably going to buy it. Go for it, man. Go for it. Do not feel any guilt. It's not how it works. It's not the house's fault. The house didn't choose to do anything. That's his fault. Altaria can stay a little longer. Actually, we'll keep the Necrozma. Name's Chansey can stay a little longer. Gossifleur's gone. What if it's haunted? It's not haunted. Comes with a free ghost. Here's Von Espeon. Let's see. Gone. This can stay a little longer. I would have repriced this Squirtle. I don't necessarily agree with that price on the Squirtle. So that's a pristine 10 on that Squirtle, huh? Yep, this had up here for a while. He's gone. Some people can't live with their demons. Yeah, I agree. Mister's about to move into a dead person's house. I am, and it doesn't bother me the least bit. I'm not that kind of person that cares. Ooh, that's cool. The Flaffy kind of got onto the table recently. Oh, yeah, Nicholas Lamont. Fine Ray SLAB-AWAY. Put that over there. Okay, so what we have left on the table, we just have a few left. I got to take another look at the Squirtle and Charmander, try to find out where those prices came from. Give me a moment. Those were priced recently. Let me try putting in PSA 10 here. So we want to know what a PSA 10 top Squirtle goes for. So a Series 1 Squirtle goes for 74, but he's far more common in my opinion. it looks like what's going on, there is no first movie Squirtles for sale. So my price is just made up. But how about the CGC 10 price on the same card? Oh, well, so a Series 1 Squirtle would go for 100. And there is, once again, no first movie price. So this is a purely made up price because I have no competition. I'm going to slightly lower it though, because, you know, looking at it, I go, I don't know if I would buy that. So I'm going to move this down to a price that I think is more comfortable. Again, this did grade pristine already. And I think 120 is much closer to the market price because what you see is PSA 10's Squirtle tops going for about 100 non-hollow. But that's the first movie Squirrel, so he's a bit cooler. Check it out. He's got this cool thing on the back here. What's the big red box behind the slabs? It's like a Shining Legends Ultra Premium collection. Yeah. How about the Charmander here? Char. Uh-huh. So I'm going to lower the Charmander price too. Charmander's getting a cheaper price. He's still really neat though. Hi everyone, how's it going this evening? Hi everyone. Amo. Elon Musk. Money. All right, there we go. Wow, look how empty the table looks. Get a pricing gun. I had one, I didn't like it. Mister, I'm going to put new slabs one table now. What? Next up, we got Tyler Andre, 5 Paradigm. 5 Paradigm. You got it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has the tops break happened? Not yet. There's 6 spots remaining. What's up, Jesse? Oh, look at ya. Just got off work, as usual. Hope it's been good. It's been pretty good. Runiclus. Whoa, now that there's no slabs, those are all really far away. That was for Tyler Andre. Tyler. You adding new slabs to a table with you taking down old ones. That's generally how it works. So here's a new slab. This is the same Charmander, but he only graded 8.5. Oof. Oh, that is a fat sleeve. Okay. Quite a bit cheaper. 25 bucks for that guy. Very cute. Oh, here's the Chrome checklist. Holographic. It's got a little white sliver there. That's rainbow. So it's an 8, huh? What's an 8 go for? It looks like a CGC 8 Series 1 checklist is selling for 800. Let me try PSA. This is a very particular looking, this is Series 2, huh? Huh, weird. So what I'm getting from the eBay is that Series 1 PSA 8, CGC 8, I mean, is 100. And now we have an actual PSA 8, and that's 117. But here's the difference. That's a silver foil. This is a rainbow foil. Oh, here we go, right here. So PSA 8 checklist top Series 2 rainbow foil, 150. How this might be hard to describe, but how do you grade cards? Like, how much off is a tiny crease compared to a big one or something? Yeah, I mean, there's a way to compare it all. So I've been doing it for a while, and I have a very good method of determining that. Here is 140 even. I ought to have some sort of like symbol on the thing to ensure that it's been matched to like an eBay price and it's not a made-up price. There we go. So the thing to keep in mind about this is a rainbow foil hollow. Okay. Here's another one, actually. Oh, the tail end of the race. It's hard to answer your question, though, basically, because without having like an actual image of what you're talking about, it's hard to answer you. But yeah, I mean, the more damage the card has, the worse the grade gets, right? Ah, here we are. Foil end of the race. So, interestingly, this one's a bit cheaper. We're going to go with $60 on this one. Wow. That's pretty good. That's a big, you know, the PSA version of the card goes for like 150. So for the CGC version to go for just 60 is quite a lot cheaper. It's almost half as much. That's very good. Okay, what do we have here? This is a Legendary Collection Grimer 9. The dog's acting up. What? So this Grimer is just $10. You can do all kinds of nasty things to it if you want. Here is an Expedition Diglett. He is PSA 9. And he is just going to be $24. Poop on it. Yeah, that's right. You can do anything, really. Let's see what the next order is. We have Edwin Delcid, Topps Pack Break. Edwin Delcid. What's up, James? What kind of nasty things would I do with the Grimer? I would make it muck. How's the line? So short. Very short. So very short. Sylvester Sands, I have a bag. 2 Minecraft packs. Get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. Okay, 2 Minecrafts. Love that little Diglett. He's so cute. He's just doing his own thing. If you knew someone who was mentally ill and they don't get any enjoyment out of life and just lie in bed all day, what would you recommend for this person? I would give them a gun and tell them, hey, here you go crazy with this, bro. Go ahead and snip this. Beep. I don't know. That's a good question, man. It's a complicated question. What kind of depression are we talking about? There's all kinds of depression. Is he depressed because his parents just died? He should be. Is he depressed because he's fat and has no girlfriend and all he does is play League of Legends? He should be depressed. So in order to answer your question, I have to know if there's something in his life he's not doing. Now, let's say he's rich, healthy, hot looking, he's got a hot wife, his parents love him, he's got a home, he likes his job, and he's still depressed, laying in bed. I would tell him to see a doctor. That's what I'd do. I'd be like, see a doctor, dude. Something's wrong with you. But if he's got all these other problems, he's just got to go sort those other problems out. The gun. Here we are. We got Ocelot. Don't be talking about LOL like that. Here's glow-in-the-dark dolphin. This is glow-in-the-dark. He's been depressed for 15 years, and he's on medication. All right, so they recently discovered that the depression medication actually leads to schizophrenia. Also, there was a study done in the UK recently that showed that depression medication did not solve depression. So it sounds a lot like, to me, that your friend has depression and is taking medication and it doesn't seem to work. That's what it sounds like to me. Then he gets put on drugs. He forever will want to get off, eventually get off and be depressed again. You know, it's real difficult to say what's causing the depression. Maybe he's a huge procrastinator and he never got anything done in life and now he's depressed. Or maybe he's depressed and then he procrastinates. So depression is real complicated. And sometimes what he needs is somebody to walk right up to him, this is my opinion, and hit him over the head with the golf club a couple times because he's probably lacking some motivation. You ever thought about that? There's all these books on the shelves for motivation. Sometimes you just need somebody to kick your ass and be like, get out of your comfort zone. You're not allowed to lay down anymore. Go talk to people right now. Go talk to people, you big fat loser, and stop being such an idiot. But his dad's supposed to do that for him. He's supposed to have a brother that does that for him. So if he doesn't have a dad and a brother doing those things for him, well then, you know, he's just got to do it for himself. And if he cannot do it for himself, well then he's the definition of somebody who's just sort of rotting away. You know, like that's what nature does, doesn't it? Like if an animal is sick, it dies. So he's off dying. All right, let's see. Sylvester Sands. There's somebody in the world right now who is a virgin. Do you want to go have sex with them? Go fix it for them. If you're so sad for them, go have sex with them. I feel the same way about people that you're describing, your friend who's in bed. Like, go take care of him then. You can fix his depression, in my opinion, by making him go out and do things. But do you really want to? And the truth is, I don't got time for that. I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of my girlfriend and my family, blah, 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 right? There we go. Yeah, the depression's got him, huh? Are you asking me, like, what you can do for him? Like, you want to do things for him? Let's do what's next. Cheese says, cut a shining. God, Cheese, you're going to make me open up a whole nother thing of shining. All right, give me a moment. I think I'm out of Shining Fates, too. I think this is the last box of it. Cheese just triggered me to order a new case of these. We want the Zard Sneap. You can't handle the Zard Sneap. There we go. General ideas. Nothing seems to get through to him. He's a goner, dude. He is on his way out. That's the way I see him. He is on his way out. All right, let's see. He has to be the one who wants to save himself. Sounds like he needs some intense therapy. Therapy D's.
Do not come.
Oh my God.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Mister, I'm sorry, I was trying to be here earlier because my order was complicated. Did you get to it yet?
I don't think so. Let's see. Give me a moment. Super Dan says, bet. All right, so we've got some more Shining Fates on the way. Tell your friend to come hang out and buy some Pokemon cards. Yeah, I mean, you can try and figure out why he's so depressed, but I can tell you if he's out of shape, he doesn't make good money, he doesn't have a hot girlfriend, you can chalk all those down for being a major problem. You can go further than that, like, does he believe in anything? Like, does he value anything in life? So, there you are. Did something go wrong for him? Was he abused? Was he bullied? Small, limp Weedle probably. Join the army. Actually, joining the army, not a bad idea. You won't have time to feel depressed. I think that boredom causes depression too. Ask him a couple questions about his pee-pee size. Does he have a really small pee-pee and he's depressed from that? Like if you can't figure out why he's depressed, it could be that he has a tiny pee-pee and he's not telling you. Let's see. That's a real problem that really affects people. Jesus told me all about it. You are what you want. All right. I wish you all the best, Aaron. I used to be depressed. Wait, I already read that one. I lack a purpose, time to drink water and touch grass. All right. Also, riding a bike around Venice Beach helps. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to be depressed when you have yourself in the right, setups. Mr. Smoochie's cured my depression. Some things give you depression and there's no way around it. Like if you were just diagnosed with cancer, you're going to be depressed. You're going to be anxious and depressed. That's natural. Nothing wrong with that. That's natural. You just have to accept it. Ah, man, you got a Veltol cheese. Boop. You can put your whole small pee-pee in her mouth. He chopped something. Next up, Angel Tenorio. Live custom and a spot for the pack break to Rocket Japanese. Okay, you got it, man. Here's your live custom. Oh, you got a little poker card. That's cute. Yeah, if he's laying around too much, usually that tells me it's a motivation problem. Nothing's interesting him. Angel. So, Angel Tenorio, do you have a bag? I think Angel's new. I was depressed and started drinking and smoking. Problem solved. Problem solved. Do you remember the No Ma'am Club? What? All right, now, Angel, here's your spot in the Rocket Pack Break. One, two, three. Okay, we got 3 people in there. Marcel Torres. So I'd love to use my store credit in combination with this to open a Topps First movie. With the rest, would you be able to ship me a sealed V-Star box when it comes in tomorrow? Let me think about this. So you got 200 here. And with the $43, you've got 243. Okay. Now you want a Topps the First movie. would you be able to ship me a sealed V-Star box? Just the V-Star box? Ship box V-Star. All right. Ready? Here goes Marcel Torres. All right, here it is. I'm skilled. You've got this, teamwork. Venusaur again. Blastoise. Something in between, though. What is that? Oh, so what's the hollow? Oh, not hollow Blastoise. Hollow racing cheek to cheek. Pika! He just wants the card, or the box. I'll take the cards inside. Oh, Jennifer. You didn't do too bad, though. Look at this. You got Blasty Boy. And you got Venusaur. Bar. There we go. That's for Marcel Torres. Take him to a massage parlor. It will fix him right up. Only $200. There you go. Every guy should get their blood taken and check their testosterone. Yeah, actually, I actually agree with the average player. So that's not a bad idea to have his testosterone checked. Low testosterone is known to cause depression in men. Get him on those good steroids, man. That'll fix him right up. I mean, I heard when Cheese started juicing, that's when his life turned around. Just eat liver, right? Live by the ancestral tenets. There we go. I juiced my pee-pee. It's a good comeback, Cheese. Very solid. Okay, so now we have an order from Jennifer Yap. Can I get the Grimer slab? Yes. Sweet. Tyler Andre says Grimer and 5 more Paradigm. Ooh, the Grimer's gone. Mister keeps bullying me. I'm going to go watch PokeRev. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cheese, no! Boy, I haven't seen anything PokeRev's done in a long time. Sneep. Primals need to know that Liver King is never sad. He's never sad, but it's kind of creepy. Here we are. 1. His wife makes me think that she's not happy. You ever seen his wife actually look authentically happy, like even one time? Of course, she could just be like my wife, kind of nervous. Still have set 2 of One Piece? No, we sold out and there's more on the way. We have English One Piece on the way and we have the Japanese Paramount War. Jen Y says, thanks, mister. No problem. So this is for Tyler Y. Tyler, you've got $10. What do you want to do with it? Two more Paradigms. Okay, let me just grab them from a different position. He says some worrying things to me, like people would be better off without me, that he's just a burden. You should tell him, yeah, you are. From what I've heard, his dad wants him to get help, but he doesn't think it will help him. Should be like, damn, you're kind of a burden, dude. Can you, like, be nice or something? Oh, bro, you're bringing me down, dude. Don't be such a burden. I don't know. It's you know, what are you going to do about it? Here we go. There's Aggron. Whenever stuff. So when I was younger, I had pretty serious depression, right? And I had good reason to have a lot of depression with all the problems in my family, running away when I was 17, going from having like 11 siblings to 0 people in my life. 0. All my friends disappeared too because I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't know how to communicate with people on a cell phone. I didn't have a cell phone plan or anything. So I lost everything. And I went through, like stages of depression. And so when I hear about other people having depression, it's kind of like, I know they have to actually help themselves in a lot of cases. So if you want to go help him, yeah, go like give him money, take him to the bar, buy him things, take him out, get him a better job, get him a better life. If you think it's a chemical problem, like, oh, he doesn't have enough testosterone, take him to the doctor. There's all these things you can do for him. Ultimately, he has to do something for himself because it's not sustainable to have somebody else or force you to live your life. It's just not sustainable. People don't have time to live your life for you. People don't have time to baby you into being not depressed. You have to choose to not be depressed at some point and fix the problems in your life until it turns into something like cancer or divorce or you lost your parent. Then you just need to grieve and experience the depression. It just feels bad because life is bad. That's my opinion on the subject. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do something for him, just go do something for him. Tell him, hey, you're depressed and we're going to have to go out and do something fun or something like that, right? But there's only so much. My point is that there's only so much you can do. He has to do something for himself at some point. So he has to decide life's worth living and he has to go take care of himself. You can't force him to decide that life's worth living. Like, you could tell him it is. You could be like, I think life's worth living. But he can't. Nobody can be forced into believing that. That's why lots of people still do commit suicide. There's suicide hotlines. Everyone's aware to go to the doctor, check yourself in, tell your friends and family, and people still commit tons of suicide. I'm not crying because somebody committed suicide today. It's, I'd like to help them, but they have to help themselves in some cases. And it's weird. It is like a disease. It's like cancer. It's like heart attack. I can't save somebody from dying from heart attack either. I can't tell him to check himself into a doctor early. He has to be like, oh, I've got a heart pain. Maybe I should just go to the doctor. He has to do that. I can't do that for him. So it's the same way with depression. He has to go like, oh man, I want to live. So maybe I'll check myself in and get this worked on. One Minecraft. All right. I think you need to exercise with your homie. Yeah, exercise. Do something enjoyable with the senses. Is he living inside like a shoebox? Can't be living in a shoebox. The shoebox by itself will make you depressed. Buy him a stripper. Maybe he needs another cream cake like Alex. Rand saves a lot of old men by touching peepees. Ask him, when was the last time you scored? When was the last time you had sex with somebody? You know what I mean? You find out, oh yeah, it's been like 7 years. And you're like, oh, well, there you go. Yeah, he rarely goes out. Yeah, that'd make you depressed all by itself. You don't need to be low testosterone to be depressed when it turns out you don't go outside. You're not going outside. You're not getting any sunlight or fresh air. Your body gets bored and depressed if you sit in a shoebox all day because it's trying to warn you you're not supposed to be doing that. All right, check this out. So these are the Minecraft cards, and you see that outline? That is actually glow in the dark. So if you could make this dark, you would see it glowing, but it just came out of the pack, so it wouldn't light up very bright. But yeah, these are glow in the dark cards, and they work exactly like you think they do. I should make a TikTok with glow in the dark Minecraft cards. Here's, oh no, an entire cold pack. Yup, they're out there, those cold packs of Sneaker Bunko. They exist. My first Booby cards. Here we are, that's a Booby card. There we go. Yeah, get your friends some of these Booby cards, man. Send them some Booby cards and be like, here you go, bro. Got your back. Whenever I'm scared at night, I take out the Minecraft cards. Oh my God. Oh man. So your Sneaker Bunko cards packs weren't super good this time. This is for Jesse Ransom. Thanks, Jesse. You guys probably don't realize that this one's actually very naughty. You have to actually zoom to understand why. Whoa! You don't know. Whoa! Can't be looking at that. Zoom out. My eyes are up here, guys. That's why that card makes it in every time. That is a naughty card. Very inappropriate. I would never sell you those cards for anything less than $13 a pack. All right, buy him an escort. Stream banned. Yeah, you got to zoom to understand why that pack's so naughty, why that card's so naughty. Mr. Ecstatic Camel. That's right, that's the Camel Toe card. Maybe that's the word I've been searching for that card. Gonna have to order some bulk grades. Here's Mr. Mahboob Shah. He says, can I get 2 Lost Origins? And the rest toward my SLAB-AWAY. Thank you very much. No problem, man. Okay, we've got Lost Origin. That's a bulgy-wulgy. Can you put camel toe on the label? I probably could not. Honestly, well, I mean, maybe we could do like custom labels for fun. Yeah, I don't know. You're lucky it's so nice. Hold your luck. Gonna have to order some bulk camels. Okay. You're gonna be over here. Yeah, if you guys ever wondered why that card always went into the naughty pile, you gotta have that zoom. Have you considered telling your friend to grow the F up and stop being a little bitch? That might work. All right, so 51 toward your SLAB-AWAY. Grow the cup. You think this is difficult? Wait till you get hit with real difficult. You're the easiest point in life, bro. Why don't you stop being a little bitch? Just inside, 2 Silver Tempest, 2 Astral Radiance, 2 Fusans. 2 Fusans? 2 Astrals. I do find it interesting that we live in like a first world country where life is, it's not perfect, but it's like you're not about to be eaten by wild animals or killed in the streets by the mafia or something. Actually, that's not 100% true in the inner cities in the USA, is it? But those inner cities almost, we joke that they're like third world countries. Yeah, I mean, you live in a first world country. It's funny how much depression there is despite that. Would you rather have a trans daughter or gay son? Oof. I don't know, man. Mister, in Mexico, I had to sleep in 90-degree weather with no AC. Now that would give me depression. Here's Braviari. People don't know how good they have it here. Funny or just sad. Here's Bisharp. Earth is 3rd planet from the sun. We all 3rd world. That's a good point. Cheese is woke. He sees through the lies, everybody. Here's Murkrow. And Candace Balls with a Skuntank. Justin Sipe. There's an alternate art Lugia from China. It's $6. Buy it, dude. Okay. 33-cent ramen daily changes a man. It molds him. It depends what he's going through. If he's going through what I went through, he deserves full sympathy. Throw him to the wolves. Tell him, bro, I'm not going to save you. You got to save yourself. Tell him, you're not having depression. You're faking. Bro, why are you always pretending to have depression? All right, what do we have here? This is Land from Opus 1. Hero foil, huh? I don't know much about this card. We're going to list it for $35. Tyler Andre, 5 more paradigm. I love gambling. Bro, you were depressed last week. God. You're making life really difficult for me, bro. You're such a burden. Eventually got better by work, meditation, girlfriend goals, so that's what he might need to do. Max says, I'm always depressed. My opinion, it is pretty hard to be depressed if you have health, money, and a girlfriend who spanks your diglet at night. Here's an unknown. Look at that, unknown V-star. That eliminates all types of depressions up to a certain point. Not all depressions, just a whole bunch of them. Because if you haven't accomplished that in your life, the things I just described, health, sleep, and sex, you're going to feel like effed up by the lack of those things until those are satisfied. All right, there we go. Tyler Andre picking up the Rainbow Unknown card. Pokesly, you are what you want. No glove, 1, 2, 3. What? My wife makes spank me. But then what comes after death, perhaps? Ooh, man, we got a lot of cool cards over here. We have Venusaur Tops. Oh, that's cool, man. $19 Venusaur. Depression is the new survival of the strongest. TJ, I totally agree. Same with a lot of stuff that's going on in society. So when it comes to survival of the fittest, it used to be like, can you build a house? Can you run a farm? Can you stop your children from dying? Nowadays, I think it's sort of like, can you avoid the castrating ideologies? The castrating ideologies. There's a number of ideologies that we push now in society that stops you from having children. And that is part of survival of the fittest, you know, because if you can't pass yourself down genetically, then you're not fit to survive. And it's easy to stay alive, obviously. Like, it's one thing to be alive, but it's another to actually continue as a biological animal to put yourself into the future. So I think that's it. I think society has all these new complicated problems that occur in a sort of secret competition. You don't think of it as a competition to be, let's say, normal, right? You don't think of that as a competition, but I think it is actually. Oscar de la Hoya was depressed and then he took shrooms. Yay! What if you were raped? Then when the cutoff time for no sympathy? What? Some feel this world is trash and going to hell, so they don't want to bring children into this hellhole. Yeah, so D's nuts. That's all part of the survival of the fittest right there. So it's like what he was saying. That's the new survival of the fittest. Getting over these social ideas. That's a social idea, by the way. Getting over these social ideas so that you can still reproduce. Because in the end, it's about reproduction. You know, survival is reproduction. So if somebody's opened their big fat mouth and, you know, tinkered around with your brain. You're living in a first world country full of cakes on the shelves. You got Walmart full of like tomatoes and vegetables and all this other stuff. And somebody has somehow convinced you that life is the worst it's ever been. Despite life in the 1800s being like a million times worse, they've convinced you now's the bad time to be alive. And so you're not going to have children as a result of the things they've said. That's the new survival of the fittest. You've been brainwashed into believing these garbage ideas, and then you don't have children, and then you turn whatever, like 45 with no kids. So that is fascinating. It's a concept that I've been thinking a lot about. I've been telling my wife that it's the same idea. Like this is the new it's the same similar concept with like slavery and all that. You know, some of my concepts are like, sure, slavery's gone. You just have to pay the government 50% of your income now, while the government, you know, gives all of its friends cheap money and tosses billions of dollars toward a war that we're not involved in and stuff like that, right? Like, how's that not slavery, right? And it gets worse in some countries. Same iron. They are disgusting. All right. Christine Andrews says, hello. I want to new again for the good luck. I would also like to use my store credit and this toward 4 Paradigm Snipes. All right, Christine. How's it going, Christine? Christine. Well, it's kind of my own outlook on life. Life ain't really all that, kind of boring. Aha. Christine Andrews. Mr. Turn She's Gay and Mary Trans. It's true. I have that effect. Okay, so Christine Andrews, 4 Paradigms. Oh, Christine. Sleep. I feel like I lived my best life from 16 to 25. Now I'm dead inside. What happened? What changed, Mr. D's Nuts? What changed for you? Is it because you got a life-sucking job? I'm not gay. I just banged your dad. I heard Cheese didn't wear socks when he did it, though. Questionable? I don't know, Cheese. Christine. Can't fool me, Cheese. True Calvin. Chris Abruzzo. It's tough out here. No A day. Charles. Not in there. Let me check the up top. Oh, wait. You're in the overflow box. Ah, found you. Here you are. Welcome back, Christine. You sniped these unknowns. Yay! You know we need to do a... You know what we need? We need a coin break. No, yours, Pokesly. Go. Ivysaur coin break. $20, 5 spots. Here's Justin Sipe. I need a super hot Pokebra. All right, you got it, Justin. Let's see what's in here. Drugs took over my small town back in 2008 and destroyed everyone in it. Sad, I lost a lot of peeps. Oh, look at that Jigglypuff. Okay, you got Sneasel as well. Reverse Hollow Salamence or something. Psychic Energy. Oh, cool, man. That's an old Sun and Moon Hollow. Oh, wow. Articuno, Ninetales, and Water Energy. All right, so that was a round. So basically what this is then, it's a round of old Sun and Moon era hollows. That's what it is. It's not bad. Never know what you're going to get out of there. Super Dan, finish off my first SLAB-AWAY. Also, 1 spot in the rocket and a Pokebra. Okay. Super Dan. Want to buy my collection? I'm definitely open-minded, Joseph. Joseph, you can reach me on Instagram and Discord to sell me your collection, okay? So, one Pokebra. Let's see what we got coming out of here. Oh, lovely. Rainbow Gyarados. All right. That's for Super Dan. What's the grade on the coin? The grade is MS65. Basically, when it comes to these coins, they don't really grade MS70 because they're never in that condition. It's just not, it's just not the condition they're in. They weren't manufactured for like coin grading. Does that make sense? But what this does is it nicely encapsulates it, it authenticates it, and it displays it really well. So it looks a lot more expensive when it's in here. $100 on that is comparative to the prices I saw online when I priced it. Okay, now Super Dan says finish off my SLAB-AWAY. SLAB-AWAY. You had SB on. You got it, Super Dan. Let me go grab it. Oh, here it is. Oh, it looks great. All right. Whew. And we'll sleeve that up. Lovely. How about that, guys? Now, that was a pristine 10, everyone. He paid a little extra for it because it was pristine 10. Okay. Got that back in October, huh? Save that. Let's get another slab up on the table. So we want another slab. Let's pick a new sexy slab for the table. I kind of want to sell these slabs a little faster because I don't like having them sit on the table so much. PSA or CGC? Oh, PSA continues to sell for premium, but let me tell you this. It comes down to the grade. If you can get pristine at CGC, you can pretty much sell it for the price of a PSA 10. If you can get perfect at CGC, you get more than the price of a 10. But if you do this, if you get a 9.5, these are harder to sell than a PSA 10. PSA 10 goes for more. So if this guy was PSA 10, I could ask a higher price on it. So it's tough, man. So see this artwork right here? The problem with this card is I get tired of drawing the bra on it. I don't like selling that one. It's also not really lewd. Like it's naked, but it's not, lewd. I think I'm going to price it lower than the other ones just to eliminate it out of my inventory so I don't have to deal with it anymore. I would like to properly display the card, but it's too naked. So, its best selling point has to be hidden. Okay, but you guys know what it looks like underneath. And let's see, we have Mr. Shaw, one spot in the coin break. Oh, that was fast. I'll write you down as M. Shaw here because there's not a lot of room. There we go. And Jennifer Yap says she'll take a spot too. Wow, that was pretty fast. Jen Yap. Okay. And now we'll work on getting some more slabs on the table. Is the coin 24 karat gold? Yup. That's because it's got a Pokemon printed on it. Anything that Pokemon touches is basically gold. And I wish that was an exaggeration, but it's not. That's me, says Jen. All right, we have an 8.5 Charizard error card. The error is that the card has a bit of the next card on it. Not a huge error, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. CGC recognizes it as a minor miscut. Let's get a price on this bad boy. So this is going to be Topps Charizard Clear. Let me look up error, by the way. I'm curious if there's... I'm going to look up error. All right, so there are no other ones like this listed. So I want to go with what I consider a very fair price. I'm going to put down $100 for it. It is an 8.5 Charizard. It is a clear card, and it is also got this minor miscut error label. I think that's a nice selling point for it. What is the coin graded? So the coin appears to be graded 6.5. Actually, we could probably... Well, I'll leave that alone for now. MS65. MS65 is what I should say, because that's what it actually is. It's 65. Evan Stanichuk says, all right, I'm in. E. Stanichuk. Ooh, that's a long one. We need 2 more people to get that started. Yeah, I just got an email and I missed it. Hold on, what was that email? Oh, I guess nothing. So, now we have this error Mewtwo as well. So once again, the issue is that the next card is on this card, and I didn't see any error Charizards for sale. Let me see if I find an error Mewtwo. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, actually. So I think these cards are actually kind of unique. And I'm going to probably leave their prices where they're at. I'm not going to mess with them too much. Those are unique cards. Oh, man, look at this one. Oh, look. It's actually got the Charizard on the side. You can see it. That's Charizard's wing. Oh, sorry, we're still zoomed in. Look at that. I feel like I should save this for TikTok. What an unusual error. Minor miscut, huh? Gotta sell those as a pair. I didn't think of that. Well, they're all probably a pair. This probably pairs with another one that we have up here somewhere. Those belong together. Like, yeah, this is pretty much the Squirtle. Can you guys see this? That's the miscut. Hold on, there's more. Yeah, I don't remember where it went. This doesn't connect, though. This connects to like a Bulbasaur. A whole set of miscuts. I didn't think of them that way, but... There we go. So this one's also miscut. But that one's a 9.5, which is real fancy. Because it's a gem mint. So I priced this one quite expensive at $450 because it's an error miscut as well. But this one actually grades gem mint. Do I have more of those? I don't know if I have any more. You know, to be honest, I can't tell, but it looks like the Charizard has a bit more of a green color to the left. Oh, right, because this is how it actually goes. Yes. There we go. Huh. I could sell the 3 of these together. I feel like this makes it really expensive, though. Maybe like this, though. Whoa, that's cool, actually. So by themselves, they're kind of boring, but once you line 3 of them up, it actually gets really cool. It's the error becomes more cool the moment they're put together. I'm gonna bag these together. I gotta show this to TikTok, and then I'll consider offering them in SLAB-AWAY as a group. Because if you show that to your friends, you're gonna want to show them together like that. The fact that I'm thinking about showing that to TikTok is a sign that it's going to be paying some social media dividends. That's one of my critical measurements for the value of a card. Same with that Mewtwo, by the way. All right. Let's see what else is happening over here. We have an order from Super Dan who says, let me slab away that error card. Oh, Super Dan, you were just going to slab it away. Super Dan, I'm going to ask that it doesn't get slabbed away at this point. You're talking about the Charizard, right? And the reason for that is because I'd like to keep them together because they make more sense together, okay? So I'm going to give you $25 back if that's okay. Why are you assuming we have in real life friends? I'm sorry, Super Dan. Super Dan is because we're still learning things. I didn't know even what I had, so I was still learning. There we go. Sometimes that's how it be. We need 2 more people to finish this coin break if you guys want to get this coin handed out. So we got 3 people in here. We need 2 more, $20 a spot. I want to pick another card to add to the table now, okay? It's cool you're selling those coins now. I found a bunch of my old ones the other day when I was cleaning up. Yeah, they're nice, huh? Look at this beautiful Squirtle. Stage 1 Squirtle, huh? Okay. He graded Gem Mint. And I think this card will definitely sell at about 35 bucks. Okay, lovely Squirtle. Here's a War Turtle 9, huh? Squirtle Squad, the most ruthless gang to ever walk the streets. MS-13, who? Squirtle Squad definitely has a better style, at least. Okay, we got this War Turtle 9 for 20 bucks. It's not bad. Nah, just keep the 25, says Super Dan. Boom. All right, guys, we're all out of orders. You know what that means? It is the end of the stream at 3:40. I'm hopping off. I had a lot of fun. Is there a Squirtle Squad TCG card? I think there is. Yes, so I'm hopping off for the night. And once again, I might not be there for tomorrow's daytime stream. I'm going to be helping my wife because she is getting her wisdom tooth pulled. But I just got here, says Andre. I'm sorry. Yep, we'll see you guys tomorrow night at least. Guaranteed to be on tomorrow night. And we're going to have V-Star Universe on Monday. Okay? The coin break will probably finish by the time we start the next stream because people will see the ending of this one and they'll be like, wait, I wanted that. Mister, please share my bag or I'll cry. Her Diglett removed. See you later, guys.